can hide these away if you want to, because they are flat bottomed of course, but do just bend them up to really show off that design if you want to. You completely can. I've also got in here loads of chain, around about 1 meter's worth in total, as well as things like your cord ends, your crimps, your S-shaped clasps, etc. In there, so you've got loads and loads to play with. You really do. And of course, don't forget, I do have, in fact, let me just see that, because I know someone asked this the other day. Someone asked the other day, do the standard head pins go through the flower centres? And they do. I remember someone asking that the other day. Let me show you. Isn't that gorgeous? They do, they fit through perfectly, because I know some of our shells that we've been doing recently, it's really only the featherweight head pins that will go through them, but with these you have got enough of that size there, and it will go through absolutely perfectly. You have got a fantastic amount here. Should have been, I promise you, all of our kits this morning were under 30, and I'm not going to let you down, am I? Your price point today for all of this and your threading pack, don't forget, today, 2 strands, big strand there, and for those 5 flowers, I was just £21.95 for you today. A dramatic saving for you here on those ones today. It really is a huge amount. Well done to everybody. All of those for £21.95. Good morning everybody. Hello, how are you, you early risers? It's lovely to see you at approximately 9 o'clock. How are you all? This is JewelleryMaker, this is the morning show. My name's Rebecca Reddican, by the way, but you can call me Becky, it's absolutely no problem. Today, I'm joined by a lady who has been given some of the most incredible kits. She's been with us for quite some time now. You might know her as Deb Rudge, mainly because that's her name. Deb Rudge!
Morning.
Good morning, lovely. How are you?
Right. I'm good, thanks.
Good.
Yeah.
You've made loads.
I've run out of space over here.
Yeah, you've had to spread out, haven't you?
That's it. That's what I do at home.
Is it?
It's like just sort of spread out. So there's this pool of chaos that spreads.
Oh yeah, but you make it sound so good. It's not mess, it's a pool of chaos. So much better. Deborah, give me some gossip. What have you been doing, lovely lady?
What have I been doing? I've been tidying up in my studio at home. It's very exciting.
Wowzers.
So I have space now.
Have you been using storage boxes?
Yes, but I haven't got any like those.
No. New variety I've got today for you. Aren't they fab? I love these. Do you know why I love them? Because this is a very... Oh, I will, Deborah, don't you worry. One reason I love them is because it's got 2 layers. Now, anyone else, does that make you think of... That is a really good thing, isn't it?
It's a really good thing.
It's like when you get those really nice chocolates and all the good ones are taken and you just casually second layer, put the top one back on, everyone has to have the rest of the toppings.
Or a box of apples in the supermarket and you don't like the ones on the top, or mushrooms, you don't like the ones in the top tray, so you lift the tray off and underneath there's exciting new ones.
Oh, you are living life on the edge, Deborah, and I love that about you. Scott wants you to text in what's the best thing you've ever found on the second layer. I love that. That is a brilliant texting theme. I don't know who wouldn't want to get involved with that. What's anything you've ever found on the second layer of anything? Have you ever found, you know, a mushroom that's huge?
Yeah.
Or an apple that's just really got that extra shine. You know what I mean?
These things are important in life.
I used to look for apples when I was younger that had the biggest sprout, you know, the furry bit at the bottom.
Oh yeah.
You're going to find
like
this
flower.
Really... Yeah, the bottom of the apple, there's the stalk, and then the opposite, there's that little sprout. I used to look for the biggest bit of that because when I was younger, well, this is about to get worse. When I was younger, somebody told me that that's what coconut was. I thought the bottom of an apple was coconut. So when I used to eat an apple, I used to eat the bottom and save the bottom till last and be like, coconut.
Did you like coconut then, or was it?
Well, I didn't know what coconut was, obviously, Deborah.
Well, no, but were you thinking it was like this sort of
amazing
dried up flour thing?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was. It was delicious. But the sad thing was, genuinely, I was probably about 14 before someone told me that was not what it was.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly. I don't know why people are shocked. We have met. So, I've got loads and loads of treats coming up for you today. One of them is this stunning blue gem. I have to say it is one of the most fabulous varieties I have ever seen of this gemstone. This, oh, wow, is coming up for you later on. It's brand spanking new, and genuinely this prestige, the high quality of this is beyond belief. Speaking of beyond belief, just let you know, only 50 people, 50, get to own that today. I need to show you real prestige as well. This is a strand that is so perfect to my eye. I can say I don't think I've ever seen, not just here at JewelleryMaker, anywhere else, a selection of pearls so perfect. They are pure rounds, they are luxury size 9mm, the luster quality is phenomenal, and they are natural in one of the most expensive colours in the natural pearl world. They are sensational. I promise you I will be taking those under £70 for you today. Shall we have a look at the skipping rope of sapphire? Let's. Look at that! Look at the length of this. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a meter's worth of sapphire. It doesn't even look like a plane. I think that is amazing. Look at the length of that. A whole meter's worth of genuine sapphire for you today, and it's shaded in colour, which is just sensational, and it's faceted on top of that as well. It's beautiful. That's coming up for you. I've got one of the most vibrant, naturally occurring anahis I've ever brought to you. Your beautiful Bolivian ametrine. Are you having a giraffe? You promised these under £10. I did not realise that was the price. That's a dinky price for a stunning gemstone. Genuine, glowing ametrine coming up for you. What's that, Rudge?
Is it the early bird?
It is, yeah.
Sitting on a branch?
Yeah, he is. He's just chilling on a branch. What do you think the early birds have for breakfast, Rudge?
I think cornflakes.
Do you? Cornflakes. I was going for worm, but all right. Yeah. That classic. I have got a great early bird for you here. Totally different from anything I've personally seen before. These are your genuine 925. So we're already talking luxury, but look, they are your extender chains of 925. I've not seen anything like this before. Come on, you early birds, let's get in on the phone lines. Let's wake up as we mean to go on with lots and lots of fun today, and lots of something a bit different, and this most certainly is, isn't it? You've got your absolute luxury of the 925 here. You've got the little tag at the bottom, which is a gorgeous kind of drop shape, but if you turn it around, you'll be able to see it does have that 925 upon it, so people will know instantly that this is real deal 925. It's a lovely length of your extender chain here, which is fantastic if you do want to do, for example, an adjustable neckline piece. Now, the great thing, because you know sometimes you might be working with 925 chain anyway, don't get me wrong, we don't have it on that often, do we, but you might be working with your 925 chain anyway, so you might not need these for that specific design, but I'll tell you what you will need it for. If you're doing, for example, any beading thread designs and you want to add your clasp on to the end, a lot of the time with a beading thread design, you'll just have to add your clasp with your crimp and your crimp bead cover. You have to have your clasp, and then on the other side with the crimp bead and the crimp bead cover, you'd add a jump ring, wouldn't you? Which is great, it's fine, but as we know, in particular with different styles of necklaces and with bracelets, one size very rarely fits all. So with the extender chain, you have got that luxury to work with, but also you've got the workability of the fact that you know, no matter who you make this for, how they want to wear it. Do they want to wear it up around their neck? Do they want to wear it more chest level? You know, and they know that they are going to be able to get the look that they want to go for, which is sensational. And the great thing as well about an extender chain, not just with beading thread, you know, you can do it with so many different pieces. What about if you did it with something like your, you know, your satin cords, or if you wanted to do it as an ending to even your sari threads, it's going to be perfect for that. But also the great thing with it is the fact that if you are going to be, you know, working with this different length, it means you can give different looks to your customer or to your friend, to your loved one. Sometimes, I don't know about you, but sometimes if I'm wearing my hair down, I'll want to wear a slightly lower neckline piece because I think my hair's down and it can cover it up. Sometimes if it goes to the front of my face, it'll hide it a little bit. Sometimes like when my hair's up and maybe I'm wearing, you know, like a round neck t-shirt, I want to wear it much, much higher. I want to wear it almost, you know, here, almost in the centre. And because of that, I've got loads of these gone already, by the way. You've got to come in quick if you do want them. But yeah, sometimes it will just be dependent on you. So these aren't even necessarily just for your loved ones or your friends or your family. These are for you, depending on the design that you want at home. If you just make for yourself, and you know, let's face it, a lot of us do, then it's absolutely perfect for that reason. Now, loads of these are already going. It is a great price point. You're going to be getting 10 of these in total. They're all the same length. So they're approximately 3 centimetres worth of chain, and then you've got that drop on the bottom, I would suggest. Let me double check that for you. Or is it 3 centimetres from bottom to bottom? Let me look. It's 3 centimetres worth of chain, and then you get that 925 drop on there as well. You have got 10 of these in total. You've got the price point that about 60, 65 of you are already paying is just £11.95. But this is the early bird, and you know what? The cornflakes have kicked in. The early bird is taking this lower for you. Your price point today on the early bird special, just £8.95. The vast majority of people were already multi-buying at £11.95, because let's face it, that is a great, great, great deal. But actually, to get these for £8.95 is astonishing. Now, please think about it this way. These are working out about 80 something pence each, aren't they, at that price point? Now, in fact, yeah, they are 89p each approximately per one. Now, if you are going to be making yourself, say, a plaited macrame design or a wire work piece, for example, or even if you're going to be doing, like I said before, the beading thread designs, you are going to be charging extra to add on that 925 clasp at the back. No way are you going to be making, say, one beading thread idea, a design with just a copper on the back, and then one with 925. You're not going to be marking up the 925 by just £1, are you? Even though they're only 90-ish p each, less than. You're still not going to be marking it up by £1. You know, Gemma Crow will say that if she's working with a 925 clasp, a lot of the time she'll add on, depending on where she's selling, it could be up to £10. You know, Fleur says if she's going to be working with 925, she's going to be putting that extra £5, £6, £7 on, you know, for the clasp and the difference that will give and the different look it will give. So realistically, if you are making to sell, then you're already in profit, realistically, just from selling 2 of your designs and purely based on the clasp alone. It's also spectacular as well for you if you have a stamping collection. Do you have our little stamps? What about, because it says 925 on one side, but on the other side it is quite a nice sizable section where it is blank. What about popping just your initials in there? If you've got our 1mm stampers, you'll be able to get probably about 2 or maybe even 3 letters in a downward motion on these. You could do your initial, you could do the person's initial. If you've got the 1mm numbers, you could put your own sort of special date on there if you wanted to. Or even if you're just starting your business and you're starting your brand, you're starting your design, how about just doing, you know, maybe your own little quirky stamp design on the back so everyone knows that that's your tag. I've got so many multi-buyers on this. I've got people buying 2, 3, 4, 6. I've got people buying so many of these, so you do have to be quick because, you know, half my stock has gone now. Deb Rouge, I'd love to hear what you would be doing with these ones that would be a little bit different.
I like them just as they are, actually, as earrings. So you could put maybe 2 or 3 of them on an earring wire,
Yeah.
and they'd really catch the light with the movement.
Love that idea, actually. Yeah, because you've got that big span section,
You've got,
haven't you?
yeah, it's like a charm on the bottom, isn't it? So, yeah, an initial or a kiss or something on there, or a little heart just stamped into the bottom.
That's a really nice
really
idea.
nice.
That'd be really, really pretty. And what kind of extra prices maybe would you be putting on the difference between a copper finished piece and a 925 finished piece?
Well, I think probably a 50% markup on it is reasonable.
Yeah,
So-
absolutely.
Because it is a precious metal.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So you know, people expect to pay more for it as well. So that's what you should be doing is pricing to what the market can actually afford
Yeah,
and
definitely.
will pay for.
Definitely. And
So,
people do
yeah.
recognise it and know that
Absolutely,
extra
yeah.
markup, don't they?
Yeah.
Definitely. Do keep checking out your baskets. It's love to see all of you. Hello, everybody. Under 100. Oh, way up. Come back here, pal. Under 100 of these left. Over 30 in baskets, I'm being told in my ear by producer manager Scott, who also had some cornflakes this morning.
Yay!
Didn't you? You shared it with the early bird.
The early bird.
Blimey, Deborah.
I know.
How am I supposed to get over there later?
I don't know, my dear.
Look how much you've
You have to
made.
stand on a box so we can see you.
How many pieces have you made for this first kit?
I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
16 pieces.
Yeah. Yeah. And I could have made more because I was quite greedy in some of them. It's a massive kit. Massive.
That kit's going under £40 today. And you've made 16 pieces.
Yeah.
Wowzers. That's amazing. That's coming up. It's your first kit coming up for you shortly. Not many of those left for you. So do keep checking out those baskets. Got about 30 in a basket now. I've got a bit of a challenge for Deborah now. Oh, I was just going to ask something really stupid then. Really stupid, but I'm going to have to share it. I was going to ask you, because I was saying De Bruges. I was like, oh, it sounds a bit French. I was going to ask you what your last name is in French. Ooh, but it's...
Rouge?
No, it's just Rudge, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
What a muffet! It's just the same as it always is, because
I
it's
like
your name.
confusing people.
Yeah. Love that. Brilliant. Have a little look at Challenge Deb. Oh my gosh, I tell you what a sensational collection this is. I mean, realistically, you have got one of the most beautiful gemstones for many, many people in the world. This is your collection of your citrine. Now, let's have a look first off at the colour of these, because this is a very, very important collection of citrine. This is not really your everyday citrine, I would say. This is very, very important to talk about the colouring of this. You have got here a really stunning saturation of which has so much strength and so much kind of profoundness to it that actually you're not getting that kind of buttery citrine that we might have seen quite a bit of late. You aren't getting that. Oh, you're getting this absolute sunshine brightness of just beauty with these. They are lively, they are truly zesty, aren't they? This is that real deal citrine. This is that sunshine citrine. Can you see as they're catching the light, in particular when I spin them to the bottom just because of how they catch the light? Can you see how you get that gold brilliance internally within the gem? And that's exactly what it's looked like. It's not a white brilliance, you know, a brilliance where it just kind of shines and glows. It is a golden tone of brilliance. And the thing with that is, that goes to show you that the quality is absolutely epic, and that's one of the reasons you've got this liveliness of colour. Now, liveliness of colour, we all know, is something that we strive for. It's something that we want to get our hands on, because essentially that's why we heat citrine. You know it, we know it, everyone does it. We heat citrine, and this strand here has been heated to give it this beautiful vibrancy. Now the great thing about heating is you can give that impression of a big, bold look. You get that perfect look, that perfect effect. The way I'd almost describe it is, say you've baked a cake and it's taken you a very, very, very long time to bake it, and then you try and make your own icing for the top, but the icing doesn't sit quite right. Maybe you're not that good at doing the nice little flowers and that sort of thing. So what you do is you go out and you go and buy your cake toppers. That's absolutely fine. You've done the base of it, just like Mother Nature has with this gemstone. She's done the base of it, and we just give it a bit of a helping hand with a little bit of heat treatment. We do it day in, day out with citrine because it gives it a liveliness, a vibrancy that Mother Nature doesn't tend to give us, unless you're looking at this strand, which actually is naturally occurring in this way. This strand, to me, is worth the price of this entire bundle. I have in front of you right now something that is so scarcely seen. It is approximately taking up only around about 4% of all of the citrine in the trade, and the fact that this is in that tiny 4% of the fact that it is natural. This has not, unlike the vast majority of all citrine in the world in the marketplace in ready-made jewellery, this, unlike the vast majority, has not come out of the ground as amethyst. It has not come out of the ground as smoky quartz. This has been created, made by Mother Nature to look like this, and she's done it so epically and so precisely, and with so many thousands and thousands years of work, pressure, heat, elements, absolutely perfectly, that we haven't had to do anything with this apart from facet it. This alone is one of the most prestigious strands of citrine I have seen for a very, very long time. Your price point today. Now already, I can honestly hand on heart say that for this strand, you are getting a good price at that price point. You are getting a very good price at that price point. The last time that I brought to you a natural coloured citrine, they were very, very small pieces. They were around about the 4 mil, and that is mainly due to the fact that we can't get much, you know, real, natural, vibrant, zesty like this lively citrine, so you get small pieces. So I can honestly say to you that that is a great price, because I know that small strand was around £25 and they were much smaller. Today we've taken it around £20. We've got £24.95 for this strand here, which is your gorgeous drops. There's 130 carats worth approximately. You've got 14 by 10. You've got your citrine faceted rounds to add to that though. That in itself is astonishing, isn't it? I just love these two strands. You've got your stunning, you know, there's heat applied to one strand is natural. The fact of the matter is you're getting a perfect pairing here today. You really, really are. That price point is just astonishing. I love that you've got the faceted rounds that are in the 8 mil. These were about 36 pounds.
Were they?
Yeah.
Shh, don't tell it.
Oh no, I'm not going to say anything to you.
No.
Keep it under your cap. Let me see you keeping it under your cap. There it is. It's under mine too. That is an amazing price point for you today. It really, really is. £19.95 for two sensational strands. And let's face it, you know, we do love to talk about and learn about the beauty and the wonder of the gemstones, but let's face it, we're crafters, we're creators. These are perfect pairings for me. They're perfect pairings because they're so easy to put together. Even if I just wanted to do a little bit of beading thread through this entire strand, find the middle point, put one of these pieces onto the beading thread, carry on the strand in, I've got a homemade necklace done there. There's none of this, you know, kind of messing around with trying to, you know, if you've got a centre drilled one, trying to kind of wiggle it around a little bit. None of that whatsoever. It's almost done for you for a very simple design, but of course you can go elaborate. And Deb Rouge, you have got the happy challenge of working with these two strands. What do you think of them first off?
I think they're amazing. I love them.
Lush, aren't
They're
they?
so bright and zingy and
Lovely.
fresh. And as ever, with this shape, top drilled sort of pear shape,
Yeah.
it's got to be flowers.
It's perfect for that though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Perfect for it.
yeah. And with that colour as well, it's spot on. So it's going to have to be flowers. Neckline
Flowers.
piece and maybe a pair of earrings to match.
Perfect. They'd be easy to make a pair of earrings from, wouldn't they?
Yeah, yeah.
That'll go
But it's going to be a little flower.
Oh, flower earring.
Yeah.
Flower earring, flower neckline piece.
Yep.
Well, this strand's perfect for that because you've got the dainty petal shapes near the end because it is graduated.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like
so
it's one mind, Deborah, shared.
It is. That's
between the
scary.
two of us. Scary, isn't
Scary.
it? Wow. 1995 for you. Well done, people. Multi-buyers on that one as well. Good on you. ZKGC 94 is your codes. Going over to the table. Oh, I've got loads of newbies for you today. I keep forgetting. I've got loads of newbies. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is one of them. They look delectable, don't they? This is one of your newbies for the day. Don't they look?
It looks like that, the machine that you get gobstoppers in.
Oh, I
or
know
chewing gums
exactly
in.
the one you mean. You put a penny in or whatever. A
And it's got
penny.
that great
All right.
big-
1940s called. Jeez. You put your 50p in or whatever, turn it,
Yeah,
and the gobstopper pops out.
yeah.
Yeah, you're right. It does a little bit. They do look amazing. They almost look like some sort of sweetie bean where they'd all have different
Yeah.
flavours, don't they? They're gorgeous. Now, let me get these ones out for you. Just going to pop them around the table for you to have a look at them really nicely. Oh, there we go. Hand in the way. No, that's gone really badly now.
Let the light get to the gemstones. You don't want to cramp them, do you? They need their space.
Yes. Where's your sticky bead mat when you need it? Right, I'll line them up here so we get an idea of colours and also the amount you're getting. Because you're getting loads in here. Decent sized drill hole on them, there really, really is. Looking like you'll be able to get a 0.6 through easy peasily, maybe a 0.8 and possibly upwards. I've got so many colours in here. I've got your sapphire blues, I've got your neon apatite tones, I've got almost emerald-like colours actually in some of these. I've got those beautiful sunstone colours as well, which are just beautiful. There are so many different colours in this and different areas of transparency as well. Now that isn't even half of the tube, but you can see the amount that you're getting here. You can hear the amount you're getting. But there's absolutely loads, isn't there? Stop it! Stop. I have not messed up the front, I have. Look at them. Come here,
Oh.
you. Right, no, I've got this. You ready? Ruler of truth helps me out again. Look at that. Sort of. Look at that. Look at that. Honestly, my skills never surprise, do they?
What you need next time?
Do you know what?
Sticky bead,
I do need a sticky bead mat.
next time.
Next time. All right. Thanks, Cass, you little love. Better late than never. Joking. Have a look. See, you've got half of them left over. So a huge amount there, isn't there? Absolutely massive amount. Let me move them out of the way. There you go. Look at that. Now I'd say that is, you're right, Scott, approximately a strand's length there, isn't it? So you're probably, of these size, getting about 2 strands worth in one tube. So that's fantastic. Now, how much is a strand worth? Well, obviously different for different gemstones. The one that you've got here, you've got a multi-coloured selection of your quartz. Quartz, we know, a beautiful gemstone that is renowned the world over. Different places charge big, price differences. But essentially, what we've got here is you've got a gorgeous selection of that gemstone, and we know that the minimum individual price we can go to is £6.95. So I've got 2 strands worth here. So if we got this for, oh, I don't know, £12 on the nose, then that would be great. That means you would get it lower than our price. But how about £6.95 for the whole kit and caboodle? That in itself is a great, great price point, isn't it? It really is just an exceptional price point. And these are going to be great for so many things. What about for things like stretch bracelets?
Yeah, you could pick out the colours and layer them up.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
Stripy.
Why are we holding on the last letter of every word?
Word?
I don't know. Love multicoloured beads. Perfect for summer, says Laura, my neighbour in Cheshire. Laura, you're right. Perfect for that, isn't it? Perfect. Wendy says, OMG. I thought I was the only one who did that with mushrooms. Lol. Wendy, also a second layer delver when it comes to the mushroom.
Me and Wendy were there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it makes a big difference.
We want to know more about second layer delvers, please. I am a chocolate second layer delver. Very, very happy to be said of that.
Yeah.
If there's, oh, I don't know, strawberry cream left over, fudge left over, oh, you're joking. Orange,
Do you get
oh
the
no.
nuts?
I'm straight in there with the second layer.
Yeah.
And I'm also a little bit horrible because I'm one of those people who goes, you can't get to the second layer yet until all these ones are gone.
And then you go...
Well, little do they know, once all the rubbish ones are finished, they open the second layer, all the good ones are gone on that. Caramels.
Remind me never to open a box of chocolate year round.
I wouldn't do it with you, Deborah.
Wouldn't you?
No.
I really believe that.
Do you like, but this is very different. Do we like the same type of chocolates? Are you a caramel kind of lady like myself?
No. Not massively, no.
See, then we're a perfect duo, aren't we?
Yeah.
Morning, Becky. Oh, good morning. Good morning to you too. Victoria. I've got those beads with the coloured elastic. Great for kids' parties. Looking forward to the rest of the show. Need some Christmas gems off Mrs. Christmas. Hello, Mrs. Christmas. These are going to be perfect for your pieces, aren't they, actually? For your festive pieces. And, yeah, you're right, a bit of elastic. Kids' parties. You could even, actually, have a selection. Oh, stop. Stop. No one would have even noticed if they hadn't heard them all. But the other thing is you could do it is not going to fall over. You could do, you know, at the front of your craft stores, couldn't you? A little pot with all of these in, you know, once the mums are buying and the kids are getting a bit bored, just do a certain price for, you know, a little bracelet if they want to make one, or pick out a few of the gems they want themselves. £6.95, brand spanking new, 8mm, one of your favourite sizes in your variety. Oh. It's all right. I just caught that lid then. Oh, that could have been disastrous. Oh man, pardon? Oh yeah, let's put that away now, it's dangerous that. Well done to you. I've got for you now something that will bring music to your eyes. Look at these gorgeous 95 notes. You have got your musical note charms that we have here. They are really, really pretty. Now if I show you at the front, you see you've got your bail point there, so perfect to just pop through, for example, your chain if you wanted to, or even your beading thread. These are really, really pretty musical notes that we have here, and you know, when we think of music, there's a lot of positive thoughts and connotation with music. You know, we are all creatives, aren't we? We'd all probably describe ourselves as creatives, and music itself, even if we can't play an instrument, particularly, music, it can be something that's quite inspiring, can't it? And I think that these as a gift are beautiful, not just for people who play music, but for people who just enjoy music or perhaps find escapism within music. I think they are just beautiful. The great thing about a musical note such as this as well is the fact that there is no age limit on this. You know, you could give this as a christening gift to somebody, realistically, and you could also give it to someone for their 90th, 100th birthday as well. There is no age limit, and there is no designated sex for this either. You know, ladies and gents together can wear a musical note. It's very unisex, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And it'd be nice to have sort of on charm bracelets or on earrings, as well as sort of on a sort of leather cord around your neck. So
Yeah.
there's so many ways you can use them.
There is loads of different ways, and you are getting 3 of them in total.
Oh, you could make a little brooch using wires for the lines.
The
know what-
stave.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then you can make a triple clef out of wire.
Oh, I
and just
love
put,
that.
dot those along and make a brooch out of it.
That is a really clever idea.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
That would be. I've got to say, great idea. Love
Thank
that. You've got 3 of these in total. It's a lot of 925 you've got in here because they are rather large. They're around a 19 by 12. Your price point today, I think, is astonishing. It's just £6.95 for you today on this one, which is really spectacular. Take a little look at the size of these. They are just wonderful, aren't they? They are a perfect size of the neckline piece, but again, could be used as earrings just equally as easily. They're so pretty. I remember when we had these on the other day, we had someone message in later on saying how they would be absolutely perfect. What did they say it would be perfect for? They said it would be perfect. Oh, it was a type-in edition.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Really
That
nice.
would- yeah. You could actually glue them onto buttons, or glue them onto a bag or something as well, couldn't you? Or your purse.
Just thought, resin, you could work resin with them.
You
They'd
could.
be quite nice, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
With that translation of light through them.
Yeah. I think
that
they're
idea.
fab.
50% of my stock has gone on these right now. There's 3 of them. They're musical. They're £6.95. Don't forget, Deb Rudge is with us up until 1 o'clock today. So do feel free. Why is that funny?
Ah, I'm glad you said that, because I might have forgotten.
Oh, good. Just wandered off at 12.
Just like, oh, yeah.
Right, so
For some lunch.
Deb Rudge is with us till 1, so do feel free to ask her any questions. 60777's your number. You can ask her any questions, such as Deb Rudge. Based along the musical note line. If you were at karaoke, what would be your go-to song?
Ace of Spades.
Really?
Not that I sing, but
Whoa.
yeah.
Be honest, did anybody expect that? Do your head bang a little bit too, because you've got gorgeous hair for it.
I used to. I
Did
don't
you?
know if my neck's strong enough these days.
Oh, stop! The Ace of Spades. I've
Yeah.
never gone for that.
Yeah.
Love that, Deb Rudge. Coming to a
Brilliant
karaoke near
song.
you.
Yeah. Ace of Spades.
What? I love that. £6.95. Not many of these left now. What were you going to say?
I was going to say it's playing in my head now. You'll see me doing this.
Nothing like the Churchill dog. Not many of those left at all. Well done, everybody. You absolutely love those when you get them home. Already time for first kit of the day. Can you believe it? And it's over there. Right. I'm going to have to make some serious space, Deb Rudge.
Gonna have to tiptoe. See
Well,
over the
tiptoe
top.
over it. Okay. Do you want to see how this goes? Let's have a look. Oh, I like how you've added height here to your pieces
know,
using
yeah.
your storage boxes.
I know. I had to.
Wowzers. There is a lot here, Deb Rudge. A lot. 16 pieces she counted in total. And they aren't, 16 small, tiny pieces. There's some delicate pieces, but there's some big, bold pieces as well.
Yeah. Really, these big wooden beads I absolutely loved.
Yeah.
I think they're, and also the saucer shapes. Then I love the little ones. I just love the kit.
It is a sensational kit, and I promise you it's going to be under £40 today. So add it to your basket already, and you're going to be absolutely, the price is just fantastic. Right, I'm going to have to just shimmy a few of these around so I can show you these. So let me show you exactly what we're getting in here, shall I? So many wooden pieces. How were these to work with?
Oh, they're really nice because they're all really smooth.
They are.
And the patterns on them are just fantastic. They're really cute, those ones.
I love these ones because
Yeah.
they are smooth, but they don't look it because they've got that kind of mottled and that change of colour within them.
It's a bit like
Gorgeous.
a tortoise shell, isn't it? Sort of
Yes,
effect
exactly
on there.
that, exactly that. It is really beautiful. So I've got those huge saucers for you there. They're approximately 15 by 6 mil. And because of the way these are drilled, there's absolutely loads of them. There's so many of them. You know, in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm just counted 10 and it's only that tiny section there. And look at the amount you're actually getting. It's huge amount. There's a huge amount there really is. So you've got those ones. You've got the plain rounds here as well that I've got at the end, and you've got another set of the plain rounds too. They're in slightly different size. So of the rounds you're going to be getting, oh actually quite a big selection of sizes. 4 mil, 5 mil, 6 mil, 3 mil, and possibly your 2 mil as well. There you go. There's the 2 mil. So way easier to see, way easier to work with. Is they definitely 2 mil? Yeah, they look it to my eye. These ones.
A ruler.
3 mil. You have a ruler. Oh, good. Aren't you useful, Deborah?
I am.
Doesn't help me though. Yeah, I'm going to say 2 mil. 2 mil on those ones. 2, 3 mil approximately. So you've got all of those different sizes, but I've also got at the complete other end of the scale some huge chunky monkey round pieces. Look at these. Oh. They are mammoth, aren't they? Look at them in comparison. That's amazing, isn't it? I absolutely adore these. Think about the time and effort and work it's taken to, you know, carve these, turn these.
Yeah.
It's just amazing, isn't it?
And again, the patterns in the wood it's just gorgeous. And they're the sort of beads you'd almost want to make like a worry bead strand out of.
I know what you mean.
Because they're so tactile, they're so smooth.
They are beautiful.
And they polish up amazingly well with just the oils from your hands.
Really stunning, aren't they? Those ones, can you believe, I don't think you ever said this, 23 mil rounds. That's amazing, isn't it? I've also got these kind of flattened buttons as well, which I've not seen this done before. They're beautiful. You see how every single one has got different striations, different patterns. Those actually as kind of vintage style buttons would be great.
They would.
I've just been told that all of the stock of wood that we have right now are in this kit. I need to let it be known, I've got less than 100 of all of the kits today. So you do have to be on the ball, as it were, to get your hands on these if you wish. Because if you're running low on wood, or you're enjoying working with wood, or maybe you've even been thinking, when am I going to get a chance to work with wood? Now's your chance, because I've just been told all of my stock is in this today. So please do get your hands on it if you wish to. I'm not just stopping there though, we have got some of those lovely shell pearl as well. I've got can you help me?
Yeah.
They are. You can have the wooden hands.
Thank you.
I'll have the shell pearl hands. So
Okay.
I've got here for you all of these shell pearls. So loads of them. I've got 6 mil rounds, 10 mil rounds. I've got your light green, which are 8 mil. I've got the champagne colour, which are 8 mil as well. Just to let you know, I've got less than 60 of this available right here, right now. Yeah, so you have all of these beautiful ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the shell pearl. But then I've also got your cords. So I'm bringing to you some wax cord, some Eslon, and some satin cord, as well as a memory wire collection. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Deb Rudge. How would you feel if I said to you, per component, so per strand, per material, I could bring this to less than £2 per component?
Wow.
Should be £57.15. I promised you under 40, and I absolutely meant it. Your price point today for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 strands, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra components is just £32.95. That means actually that if we we worked these out, say we did £2 per strand, that would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 pounds worth of strands at £2 each. Amazing. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And that's me counting this as an entire collection. That is astonishing, isn't it? £2 per component. And that's, you know, if I was actually to count these as individual components, it would be more than that.
And when you think how far it can go, if you've got some satin cord or wax cord at home or some leather, you know, each one of these big beads could be a single piece. If you were selling, it's amazing profit.
Because it goes so far.
Yeah.
Thank you, Deb Rudge, for helping me out there.
You're welcome.
I think with the amount you've got here, you can see why. See, it's not just me who drops gemstones everywhere.
No.
That is amazing. Now, again, as I said, Deborah, you're amazing. Not many of those left at all, so do treat yourself whilst you can. What are we going to be learning in this section, Deborah?
I'm going to show you the necklace that's this one here.
This one just here?
Yep. So,
fantastic.
Just how I did that at the bottom. So I'll move these things over there if I can.
Yeah, oh, of course you can.
Barricade you in.
Yeah, of course you can.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. Oh, look at your little face there.
Oh, wouldn't it be cool if this was my body? 5 of these left.
So what I'm going to show you, the reason I wanted to do this piece was because on the bottom I've made a metal bail.
Love that.
And glued it onto the back of the bead, wooden bead. And also I forgot to mention this earlier, but I added in some flakes, gilding flakes.
Love that.
So just to change the look of it a bit. So if I pop that down there, I'll show you how I made the bail section first. So ribbon cord end.
Fab.
I love it. So open it up and flatten it down. And then take in your cutters. All I did was cut with my flush cutters actually, which was a bit scary the first time I did it because I wasn't sure what the impact was going to be. Excuse me. Right, so that then gives you a little piece of metal. So take your round nose pliers and pop them right at the end. If you've got like bail making pliers, you can use those as well. So whichever you've got.
The kit has sold out, I'm afraid.
Wow.
It is a sensational kit. Well done to everyone who got it. Back up on the screen, we're about to pop the early bird, which was a selection of 10 925 extender chains. Perfect for any of your bead and thread makes or whatever it might be. We reduced them in price. They were a sensational price. They're coming up on your screen now, and there they are. They're £8.95 for you today.
Okay. That was quick. I'm not surprised though because it's amazing.
Oh, I know.
So pop your piece of metal in your pliers and just turn half a loop and then turn it all the way over. And if you're using your round nose pliers, what this does is make sure that the tube that you're creating here is equal basically all the way along, because otherwise it would be thinner on one side than the other and it wouldn't hang straight.
Okay.
So just backwards and forwards a couple of times and make sure that it's nice and even either side. And what you've done is then create a little bail that you can glue things onto. So what I did afterwards was take some wet and dry paper, or you can use a nail file, and just roughen up this top surface here, because that's what we're going to stick to the bead.
Okay.
So once that's done, you can glue it onto the back of your bead. So I used the little wooden one, and what I did was took a jump ring and I hammered it flat. So just on my steel block with my hammer, and just hit it a few times and glued that onto the front, and then took a head pin and cut the ball section off. So if you're making eye pins out of your head pins and you've kept all of the ball pin ends, then you can just use one of those and just glue it into the hole there. So that then creates the decoration.
Fab, isn't it? I really like that.
It's quite tribal, isn't it?
Yeah,
But
it is
really
really
simple. So then once you've got that, you just need to create the basically a ladder weave section.
Okay.
So the first piece is quite simple to do, and you just put probably 5 of your wooden beads on, and then if I take those off because they're not glued in, 5 of your wooden beads onto one loop of ring memory wire. Pop it through your bail that you've created, which drops down to the bottom, and then fill up the space here with another 5 of your beads, and then if I can find the hole, that would help. 1, 2,
3.
They're going to go all over the place now, aren't they?
Well, not unless I get my hands on them now. Got faith.
I usually drop them and then end up trying to chase them around the desk like you do.
I don't know what you are talking about.
Right, so we've now got 5 on either side, and then taking one of your saucer beads, you just open up the top and pop the ends in, and you can put a little bit of glue in if you want.
Yeah.
But that actually holds quite nicely.
Brilliant.
And then from there on up, I actually used the cord, but I'm just going to use a bit of beading thread to show you. Pop the cord through the saucer bead, and then start doing a ladder weave as if you were making a beady bead.
Okay.
So 3 on either side.
And you did this
And
in
then
the piece with your
with the Eslon, yeah, it actually goes through. So to get it through, just pop a bit of nail varnish on the end to stiffen up the end, because it does take, it will fray otherwise when you're trying to pop it through the drill
beads,
hole.
yeah.
But yeah, the beads actually went on fine,
That's
no
fab.
problem at all. So we've got 3 either side of the small beads, and then another saucer bead, so your wires or your cords go through in opposite directions.
Fab.
Pull that down and then just carry on, so you can either stop at that point. So what I wanted to make sure was the loop at the bottom was completely circular.
Yes.
So that's why I used the memory wire for that.
Love that. So you can keep going up as dramatic as you want.
As long as you want.
Wonderful.
Or as many, you could do the same sort of necklace, but with multi spikes coming off, like a big collar.
That idea. That sounds fab. Thank you so much for showing us all that, Deb.
You're welcome.
Your next kits are spectacular, and I can't wait to show you even more of those goodies. But first off, let's have a little look at your goodies in the Wall of Fame. Hello everyone, welcome over at the Wall of Fame. We are having a little look at the things that you've created and sent in. So you can start then, Deb.
I will. Somebody else has got the hammer out here.
Oh, wow.
I know, you can't beat a bit of hammering. 270.
If you had a hammer, what time of day would you hammer?
Oh, I'd hammer in the morning.
Right, yeah. Any other
Probably
time?
Hammer in the evening.
Whereabouts?
Oh, all over the place.
Love that song.
I do as well.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm not singing it though. Number 270 is from June in Carlisle.
Hi, June.
Hi, JM. I was watching Gems TV and really liked the snake designs, but there weren't any stud earrings, so I decided to make my own. I used 1mm silver-plated wire and hammered it slightly to get some texture. Not a bad result and cost so little. That's fab.
Absolutely love those. Great idea. It's interesting. You can take inspiration from everywhere.
Yeah.
Great idea. Love those. You're 270. I've got 273 here. This idea with those musical note charms that we had before.
Yeah.
Perfect. I love this. It says, making wedding jewellery, all silver, all but the silver initial from JM, and also doing the flowers. And that is from Bryony, Bryony Gibson. Bryony, that is really very, very pretty. Love that. And good luck to you on your flowers as well. 273.
271. Hi all at JM. My Wall of Fame entry this week are 3 stretch bracelets. First bracelet, fluorite and peridot. Second, fluorite, Larimar citrine, carved jade bead, and I'm not sure what the pink ones are as they're from a JM bead scoop. Third bracelet is fluorite, green aventurine, Dalmatian jasper, yellow opal, carved jade bead, and an emerald. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I love gemstones, and my favourite at the moment is fluorite. Jade beads are from my stash, but everything else is from JM. The number one, little tagline here, the number one company for quality gemstones.
We should get that on a poster.
Yeah, and that's from Margaret.
Thank you very much, Margaret. I think that's really pretty. I love all the different colours. Really easy to wear as well.
Yeah.
I have got here 274.
Ooh,
that wire wrapping is so neat. Says, hello everyone at JM. Last week I received the 5th birthday DVD and have to say it's fantastic. Attached is my first attempt at the solitaire swirl ring, made after watching the tutorial by Laura Binding. Lovely spell bee. I use 0.8 and 0.25 gold plated wire and a rainbow moonstone faceted onion style drop, all from JM of course. Good luck to everyone in the draw, and that's from lovely Eleanor in Barcelona. Thank you very much for that, Eleanor. Really pretty. That is so neat for a first attempt. My first attempt at any style is always a bit of a mess. That's really beautiful. Well done.
And all the way around the shank.
Yeah, everywhere.
Really tidy.
Gorgeous. Well done to you. 274.
This is lovely too.
Big pieces.
Yep. 272 is from Amelia, who says, love this combination of gems bought from you some time ago. Loving the show as always. Amelia in Kirkcaldy. Is that how you say it? Sorry if I got it wrong.
That is lovely. I like these pieces.
Beautiful, yeah.
Really nice and big. Now, ladies and gentlemen, after the break, something spectacular. It's one of your big 4. I promise you it's going to be under £100, and it's brand spanking new. This, ladies and gentlemen, is coming up for you after the break. Don't go anywhere. Not many opportunities.
Download the JewelleryMaker app today. You can watch our JewelleryMaker shows live, view all the details of the item that is currently on air, as well as browsing all the items from today's show. You can also minimize the video or switch to use as a companion app. Get the JewelleryMaker app today and boost your viewing experience.
Here at JewelleryMaker, we love seeing your jewellery creations, learning about your inspiration and reading your blogs. If you write your own craft or jewellery blog, then we'd love to hear from you. Simply tweet us at jewellery_maker UK with your blog link and we'll be in touch.
Do you have a question that you need answering?
Well, did you know you can ask to speak to an accredited jewellery professional in our call centre?
Trained by the GIA, you can ask us any gemological question and we'll do our best to help.
We don't just sell gemstones, we know gemstones.
That's why when you buy from us, you're buying with confidence. Buy your genuine gemstones from genuine accredited jewellery professionals.
Okay, today I've been on the wire macrame workshop with Mark Smith. Been an absolutely brilliant day. Found loads of new techniques that I haven't done before with wire and macrame, and we've made quite a few different items of jewellery to take away. It's been a real good experience. Great teacher, very patient with us, and we've been having a good laugh. I've done a bit of normal macrame with your satin cords and that, but with the wire it's a totally new aspect for me, and I've found it absolutely amazing.
We here at JewelleryMaker love to hear your feedback. So working in conjunction with FIFO, a global ratings and reviews provider, when you purchase a product from JM, you will receive an email asking you to rate our service and our products. This helps us to bring you excellent customer service and ensure we're bringing you value for money and high quality goods. Have your say with JewelleryMaker FIFO reviews.
Sapphire is an incredibly important gemstone. It actually comes in a vast array of colours. I think commercially we always think of gemstones like sapphire as being blue, but it is available in pinks, yellows, greens, purples, and even vibrant tones such as orange. Sapphire itself is the birthstone for September, making it a really beautiful, unique gift if you want to personalise your collection. It's also 9 Mohs on the hardness scale, which means it's incredibly durable if you want to wear your jewellery pieces every day. Sapphire has been revered since ancient times for its beauty and its lustre. It's been used from the Middle Ages right through to modern day. Today's modern day piece in sapphire, which captures the nation's imagination, would be the engagement ring given to Princess Diana. That ring is now being worn by Kate Middleton, and we have seen a surge in people buying sapphire as the ultimate love gift.
First things first. Quantity. 50 people get to own this today, and that's it. 50 people in the world today get to own this. In 2, 3, 4, 5 days time, only about 50 people will be getting this through their door. So if you want it, you need to come in and get it as quickly as you possibly can. I have got here for you today one of the most executive strands of blue sapphire I've ever had the privilege of bringing to you here at JewelleryMaker. I have got for you here something that for me is so perfectly balanced in its appearance that realistically I can't think of a way we could do much better on this strand. It is stunning and archetypal in the most prestigious of manners in one area in particular, and that is the colour. The colour of this is absolutely spot on. It's pinpointing, it's ticking every single colour box we would want for a sapphire. Now don't forget, when I'm talking about colour, probably the first thing that springs to mind is just that colour, the colour itself, blue. We actually refer to that as hue. Colour itself is actually split into 3 main areas. There are other areas in a way, but 3 main areas, and this one for me is ticking all of those boxes. The first box being hue. So the hue of this is blue. You know, hue of a gemstone, you can have blue gemstones, red gemstones, green gemstones. This is the blue hue, but this is the, I would say, go-to sapphire blue we would expect. Now the fact of the matter is we do shaded strands of sapphire, you know, with lots of different colours, but realistically to get a strand with one purest colour running across it like this not only takes a lot more work, time and effort, but actually costs more money to do. because essentially what we have to do is we have to pay a group of people to organise out the colours to find that perfect grade colour we would be hoping for with sapphire, and then we have to make sure that they are getting almost exactly the same colouring of that hue throughout the entire strand to place upon this, and that takes a lot of time, effort and money. We've got that here though. We've got that archetypal sapphire hue, that hue that we do expect to see in you know, Kate Middleton's ring, the type of hue we did see in you know, Mrs. Simpson's bracelet given by the king. It is that archetypal hue that we've got here. So that is one box fully ticked just in colour. I've then obviously got the tone of this. The tone of this is just spectacular. I'm looking at about an 85% tone on this, which is absolutely bang on the nose what we would hope for with blue sapphire. When we talk about tone, don't forget what I'm talking about is I'm talking about the kind of the lightness to darkness. So 0% is white, 100% tone is black. This is about that 85% that we've got here. That again is another huge tick on this. If I had a sapphire in front of you now, which was around about 35% tone, it would not be as good a quality. It simply wouldn't. Not in Mother Nature's eyes, because it's a very common colour, but also, you know, on the gem trade market, it's generally not seen as the most prestigious of colours. The fact of the matter is I haven't got that. I've got this high-end tone that we would hope for. And then, last but by no means least, that saturation. The saturation on this is intense. I'm going to say we're at the Gamu point with this. What do you think? Do you see that? I completely and absolutely 110% do. 110%. When we talk about saturation, we're talking about, I describe it as intensity. So you need to make sure that the tone's the same, and you need to make sure that the hue itself is the same, and then saturation is to do with the depth of that, if that makes sense. So the way I always like to describe it is, if you think about butter is yellow, tone round about 35%. Actually, when we're talking about the saturation of that in comparison to, say, a high-vis jacket, which is also yellow in hue, which is also about 35% in tone, but the saturation of it is so much more impactful than that of butter. Butter, the saturation percentage-wise, what are you looking at? Well, 20 to 30, 40% maximum. With a high-vis jacket, you're looking at about 90% saturation on there. You know, it's got a lot of depth to it. I turn my eye up to the Gamu point on this, and the Gamu point is described as kind of the perfect almost tone, saturation point, as it were, which is around about 80% and above. And I've got that here as well. That is the third ticks in the box of colour, and that's just the colour. I've not even spoken about the fact that this is beautifully shaped to give you that beautiful look into the heart of the gemstone. I've not even talked about the fact that there is clarity within this, and there is graduation within this. I haven't even talked about the price point for one of the most prestigious and to me most beautiful sapphires we've seen. 5 people have already bought this at $87.95. I promise you under 100, and I have absolutely stuck to my word. What I didn't tell you was we did talk about dropping the price. Could we take this under 80? Should be priced as £86.95. We're rolling it down though to £69.95. It should have been, sorry, £87.95, wasn't it? £87.95. We've just taken this down, not below 80, but actually into the 60s. This is £69.95. That is a huge saving for one of the most beautiful sapphires I've ever had the pleasure to bring to you here at JewelleryMaker. It really is just fantastic. And with £18 saving, if I can show you the clarity on this, just to give you an idea of the clarity, look at the clarity on it. You can see all the way through this gem There's not loads and loads and loads of kind of cracks and blemishes on the surface. There's not loads and loads of big dark kind of black spots inside. It is beautiful clarity that we have on this. It is truly sensational, but only 39 people in the world right now get to add this to their baskets. And actually, that's a bit of a lie, if I'm honest, because that's a maximum. Because if anyone bought 2 now, obviously that would take it down quite dramatically. 36 opportunities left. That is it. Once it's gone, it's gone. It's beautiful strand. 40 carats worth we've got of this blue sapphire because it is really, really sensational. You've got prestige, you've got a high end, you have got such a beautiful appearance with these. And do not forget, you know, when we're talking about sapphire, we're talking about one of the big 4. There is a big, dramatic difference in quality of sapphire. And you know, can I show you this sapphire alongside it? Can I just show you? I want to show you the difference here because it can be quite hard to see through the screen, but you know, this is a high-end sapphire, and it is. Even if we just focus on the colour again, you've got the archetypal hue, you've got the perfect tone, you've got, to my eye, the perfect saturation in comparison to this sapphire, which I'm going to bring you later. That is a big difference, isn't it? Obviously, this strand I'm going to bring you is going to be lower in price. Of course it is, it absolutely is, but that is a big difference. And that's what you've got with this strand. You have got the prestige of the name sapphire, and they both have that, but what you also have is you have the luxury. You have the luxury of those colours running through it. I've got 32 opportunities left, and that is it. People need to check out their baskets on this for me when they get the chance. Well done. You've just saved yourself about £18 worth on one of the most prestigious strands. Good on you all. Do you know what these would go perfectly with? And I know this is going to sound a bit lavish, but sapphire spacers in this absolute perfect, to my eye, strand of pearls. I mean, honestly, look at them. These are going to be with you in about 20 minutes. I promise you under £100. Can I promise you under 80? Yeah, go on now. If you've just saved yourself £18 on this strand of sapphire, pop it towards this. Pop it towards this. That's saving. Honestly, because it is just, you know, I am really up close with these, and they are just spectacular. They're coming up in about 20 minutes. Don't go anywhere. I have got for you now some stunning storage. Okay, storage, we all love it, we all need it, we all want it, and I have got some here for you today with a bit of a twist because it is your new storage. Take a look. We've seen these ones before, but these are fab in case you haven't. You have got the individual, of course I take the one with the sticker off. You've got the individual sections on this, so all with their own little top-up pots, with their own little lids on, and they do, as you can hear, lock down into place nice and firmly. You've got 2 of those in total, great for things like your nuggets. I've also got for you this other box, which has the removable sections. So this one has the removable sections. Don't forget, this one in particular you can use for things like your polymer clay or bits of your canes. I've been filming a DVD this morning to do with clay. Oh, can't say much more. Get your eyes peeled. But perfect, canes in there, going to be absolutely great. I've also got these newbies. Now, Scotty Blocky Beans, you get 2. Do we? We get 2 of these brand new ones in this bundle. Now, take a little look. So what I like about these, they are downward emotion class, which just means, oh, that was easy. You've also got, opening up, you've got your 2-layer sections. So this is your top layer, perfect for things, larger piece things. Maybe if you're into your sheet metal, this is going to be perfect for putting big pieces of cut-offs in there, isn't it? You've also got the smaller sections up here too, which have a lovely depth to them. But then, I've also got, the thing that's great about these ones actually is they're not as deep as some of our other ones, which is perfect. You've also got these large sections here, now these ones go all the way down the bottom. The cool thing about these is, look, these are removable, but you can also, you see, as you've got this whole section here. If you wanted to open them all up, you've got that entire section. Now, not all of our boxes do that, because a lot of our boxes, for example, this one, you know, it has the section all the way through the middle, so you can never actually open it to its full amount. With this one, you can, and it still works as a top layer as well, which is just really fantastic. I could have a huge, massive piece in here. I could have a huge neckline piece at the bottom, and then just maybe keep all the components on top. These, you are going to be getting 2 of these ones in total. What do you think about new boxes, Deborah?
I'm loving that, because there's nothing worse than trying to fit a piece that you're working on into a storage box and not being able to take out enough sections.
No.
So that's brilliant, 'cause the space underneath can almost grow with the piece that you're making.
It's
so
fantastic.
It's brilliant.
It is really, really wonderful. It is absolutely spectacular. I love that these are just so workable. They're easy to work with, and the handle point on these is great as well.
Yes.
We've decided it's the handle point, but you could texture your polymer clay with it actually, because it has got a really nice design for you.
I need to see that.
Yeah, look.
I'm into collecting textures.
Oh yeah, it's a really nice texture. Come and have a look at this texture, Deborah.
Yeah, come in close.
Come in close. Look at that.
Oh no, that is really
Isn't it?
nice.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Hang on. Is it what's it like on the inside? Is it the same?
I don't know, you tell me, I'm not sure.
Oh no, it's smooth.
Smooth on that side, so good for doming.
It would be.
It's good for if it's raining as well.
Why is that?
If you're overzealous in your walk, in your stride, and you're holding onto it this side, woo! It's gonna, but no.
Yeah.
Not with this section here. Look, that's going nowhere. Is it? Look at that!
Yeah.
Brilliant.
It's good.
It
works as a storage box.
It does as well.
And not all storage boxes work as a storage box.
No, you're not wrong. You're absolutely
Some
right.
you buy and they're just silly.
They are. Have a little look at what we've got here. Should be priced. Come here, yous. Should be priced. Ooh. Should be priced today for all of these and the brand new boxes. What? £9.95. Stop it.
Whoa.
2, 4, 5 boxes, even just these 2 that has the double layer.
Yeah. I'm thinking you could pay that just for one of those in some places.
Of course you could.
Because it's got that extra tray.
Of course.
And that's really valuable.
Do you know what I like about this?
Oh no, she's going near a pot of beads again.
No, but trust me on this. Well, maybe not fully. But if these were really, really thin and deep sections, they would all stack on top of each other. But look, with these, you can see every single one. If I tried to put all of these in, say, these pots, I wouldn't be able to see what was underneath them all.
No.
Now, these are great for things like findings, but sometimes you need one specifically to keep your gemstones, your beads in check.
For sorting, so you can colour grade them now.
Yes.
You can pick them out and put them into the other trays.
Yeah, greens. That is teamwork. Look at that. Greens, I've got my oranges. Exactly. Oh no, I went wrong. Oh, I just chucked them back in. Do you know, is that easy? Okay, loads of these are absolutely flying out the door. Take a look at the new one again, because it is fantastic. You've got the textured grip section. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 large sections down there. And you have these sections at the top as well, which is just fantastic. It really, really is. Not a massive amount of these left now. Half of my stock has gone now. Pardon? Q on the phone lines, everybody. Q on the phone. I think. Oh my goodness! Stop it! No, don't get over happy, Becky. This is going to mess up any minute. Wait, hang on. Oh my gosh! I've just done it.
Woo!
That is amazing. Right, just get the boxes because you can do that. It's as simple as that. That's brilliant. They have little lips, look, to help you. If everyone checks out the basket, I've just been told that they've gone, so we'll move on. Well done, everyone who got those. Those are really fab. Oh, I'm dead chuffing myself. That's the best thing that's happened all day. I love that. It's the little things. Okay, well done, everyone who got those. I don't think we've got any of those left now. What did you say, Poppet Chops? On the table. Got for you. No, in the drawer. I've got for you a lovely little bundle. Nuggety bundle. Oh, so beautiful. Oh, I mean, really, this would go great with the wood that you had on earlier on, actually. Really, really beautifully. So, I've got your tiger's eye here in these nuggets. They are so pretty. It's hard for you to see, but genuinely, you've got so many different patterns on here. Lots of different stripes on them, lots of different angles of appeal, lots of different chatoyancy points, which give you that glow underneath the surface. Oh, so beautiful. So you've got this strand. I've also got your agate strand for you as well. Similar sizes, similar shapes with those kind of elongated pieces. Of these nuggets, you have got approximately up to a 26 by 8 on the black agate strand and 400 carats worth in each, so 800 there in total. But now I'm going to add 200 to it with some amethyst. Really? Ah, yes. Golden amethyst. I have got for you on this amethyst strand 200 carats worth of your small nuggets, and these are 15 by 5 in their colour. They are so pretty, aren't they? This is your Brazilian strand of amethyst that we have here for you today, and it does have some nice citrine-like colours rolling through there. So of that, you're going up to around about 15 by 5 mil there for you on that strand. Really pretty. So I've got these 3 strands. You're getting a big carat weight here. You really are 1,000 carats worth. All in all, which is a massive amount. Don't forget, when we're talking about carats, we're talking about a weight that should only be applied to genuine gemstones. Now, not all companies necessarily do that, but we do here. You know these are the real deal, and you know that to get 1,000 carats worth of a real deal gemstone, you today have got the opportunity to, at this price point, should be £23.85, but we are going to roll this down. That is a big drop. Wait, I didn't expect. Stop showing off, Scott. The £9.95. That is a big drop, isn't it? That is sensational.
For 3 strands.
For 3 strands that you've got here today. Yeah, that is absolutely astonishing. That's working out about £3.33 recurring, isn't it? Per strand.
Yeah.
Which is astonishing. You've just saved yourself a whopper of a price tag. In fact, better than half price. Better than. That's an amazing price point for you today. You have got in here your gorgeous collection. Just to let you know, there is a bit of a short queue still left over from that last deal, but we will be with you, absolutely. 0800 644 655. Once you're in the queue, you're in the queue. You find your space, there's no need to elbow. You will be put to the front of the queue as you were put in order, essentially. So if you ring now, you'll be put to the back of that queue, which we are trying to get through. Rudge, you're a fan of a nugget.
I am.
Discuss.
I like the spikiness of them. So you can mix them in to a piece that's just full of rounds. So if you're designing a neckline piece and it's all round gemstones in there, and you put some nuggets in there, it just mixes it up and makes it a lot more textural.
Yes.
Gives a lot more interest. So I just think they're amazing, and each shape as well. You sometimes see different things in them. So they look like, I don't know, they might look like a bird, or a butterfly or a flower or something, because the shape is really interesting, turning them around. But the other thing, if you put a lot of them on a memory wire, they make a really nice sunburst when they're drilled towards the end, or a flower. So they're really versatile.
Love that idea. I think that's a beautiful idea. Give you a really nice organic kind of vibe to them, doesn't it? Really pretty, and it's all going to look totally different. Even if you do the same technique over and over, you won't actually be bringing totally different looks to your designs.
Yeah, and the way the light plays with the gemstone is totally different as well. When you've got, you know, that shape, the light just bouncing off the surface is amazing. Where they're so highly polished as well.
They are, aren't they? I love how the tiger's eye and the agate in particular are very, very unisex, aren't they?
Yeah. They
be
are,
nice
definitely.
for lady and gents jewellery. Just real simple pieces with those ones. Really simple.
Just pop one on a cord and you're done, aren't you?
Absolutely. Well done, everybody. So, got for you now cords. Is it? Lovely jubbly. We haven't had cords like this one in quite some time. Take a little look for me today, because we're going to do you a sensational deal on these. They are big, bold, beautiful, bright. Now, we haven't had these in quite some time, let alone in this colour palette. You've got here some stunning colours. I've got my meadow greens, I've got my sunshine, sunrise and sunset colours, I've got my sky blues in there as well, I've got my sandy tones in this. It is just a beautiful collection that I have here for you. It truly, truly is. On each of those, I've got about 5 metres worth, so you're getting a big amount in here. And if you've never ever worked with our suede before, oh my goodness, wait till you get this home and wait till you get your hands on it. It is so, so tactile. Think about if you've got a dog, you know that bit just above their nose or their ears. Give them a little stroke. Call your dog over. Come on. Give them a little stroke just here. And now imagine that rested against your neckline, because that's what these feel like. That's exactly what these feel like. They are super duper soft. They're like, they're so suede-ette. They're like, they're golden retriever ears. That's what they are. That's what they feel like. Oh, it's so good. No animals were harmed in the process of making this cord. It's just stunning suede-ette, and I just absolutely love and adore the feel of it. It really is. It's that most soft of soft touches. And the lovely thing is great for your macrame, great for things like your kumihimo as well. Did you have a little watch yesterday when we had on, you know, those beautiful gilding flakes and all those colours? They'd be great alongside this as well, wouldn't they? You've got your suede-ette bonanza. It's as soft as you like, and at this price, it's a great deal. £14.75. It's good. In fact, it's really good. But we are going to drop it lower in price point for you right now. The price point today is not £14.75. It's in fact just £9.95 for you today on that one. It is a wonderful, wonderful price point. £2 per one, approximately. £2 per one. That in itself is wonderful. What colours would you use? What do those two colours make you think at home? What springs to mind when you're looking at those? What about these two? What does that make you think of, Rudge?
Well, the last two reminded me of cocktail umbrellas. Those two.
Yeah. These two.
Those two. I suppose it's like a chocolate mousse.
Yeah, yeah.
And sprinkles.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. Producer Scott says mint chocolate chip ice cream.
Ah! Yeah.
I'm going a little bit less food related. I'm thinking it reminds me of, you know, that point in the year that we're kind of at now, when some of the kind of autumnal leaves are still sort of there and they're still a little bit browning, but then you've also right next to them got these big green buds just bursting out. It's that kind of colouring, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, there's just so many different pieces that you can look at and do with these. It just depends on your eye and your colour, and they're just going to be sensational. Some really truly tactile pieces. I would say for anyone who has got sensitive skin, you know, we talk about sensitive skin with things like piercings a lot, but we don't really talk about it about actually the kind of softness of your skin. And you know, sometimes I can wear certain chains that actually kind of irritate my skin, and I can wear certain cords which if I don't weave it quite right or there's a nook, that can irritate my skin as well. Just have quite sort of delicate skin, I suppose. These, and you know I could weave with these and I'm not going to have any problem with them at all. They are just beautiful. £9.95 for you today. Well done everyone, working out really just a few pennies per metre. Oh, you're joking. What is my problem? Thank you. Slow clap. Cass. £9.95 for you today. Thank you, Cass. Well done, everyone. Good on those. Oh, I'm going to get myself together because right here, right now, I've got something spectacular. It is your spotlight deal. Real deal perfection I've got around my neckline right now. If you want them, you've got to be quick, because I tell you what, offers like this on pearls like this don't come around every week, every month, or even every year. I've never seen anything like this before. I really haven't. They are spectacular. I mean, look at this neckline piece. This is what you will imagine, you know, a bride walking down the aisle in. This is the type of thing you would imagine, you know, your grandma wearing out to a really special occasion, maybe, you know, a wedding anniversary. These are the types of things that you can imagine a lady in their 20s wearing, you know, possibly with a really nice, big, bold, vibrant coloured prints that are all, you know, all around at the moment. This is the type of pearl that when you have a picture and an image of a pearl in your mind, this is what you've got here. This, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the, well, possibly the best strand of pearls that I've seen of late. And I want to be straight with you, you know, I want to be totally honest with you. You know what I'm like. I'm not going to bump anything up or, you know, talk my way around things. I'm going to be straight with you. We've seen a lot of pearls. We are saturated with pearls at the moment. I doubt highly that anyone's watching right now and they're thinking, well, I've only got 2 strands of pearls in my stash. You've probably got 10, you've probably got 20, you might even have 50 strands in your collection. But I tell you what, I don't think you will have anything that can stand up against this. It is your Peach Pearl Rounds 9mm. I have got a triple threat strand here for you, and in fact go as far as to say a quadruple threat stand here for you, because it is sensational. I'm going to go through the buyer's guides with you really quickly now, and there's 4 points on it, and this strand here, possibly, I think for the first time, it ticks every single one of the boxes. First thing that we're going to talk about is the quality of luster on this. Now, you're not sure how a mollusk is how a pearl is created. It's within a mollusk, and within there you get different layers of nacre. Now, the luster point between the top strand and the bottom strand that you can see behind me is all to do with the way that the nacre forms, the way the nacre lines, the way the nacre has been treated within that pearl growing process. The bottom ones, you know, the nacre isn't that thick, it's not that great to look, it's really kind of fuzzy and almost out of focus. The top one, the line, the reflection is crisp, it's precise, and it is highly shined and beautiful compared to the bottom. I have got more towards that top end there. When you're looking at this, it doesn't look all out of focus, does it? You can actually see the crisp line on this. You can, in fact, see kind of the lines in this, where you can see the cameras just slightly sort of pulling in the way of one of the light sources. You can actually, can you see the kind of stand section there? You can even see kind of the light behind me and where the desk comes into play. That's how crisp this is. I mean, this is possibly, luster point wise, one of the highest I've seen on JewelleryMaker. That's ticked a big box, big box. I've got in front of me right here. Oh, easily a triple A to my eye, easily a triple A. And by the way, the difference between that, you know, a big price difference on that one. The bottom strand that you saw there with the lower grade luster, you're talking about an A there, and the top grade luster, you're talking about £500 approximately difference, if you were to sell those 2 different types on. So I have got here for you, you know, I'm saying to my eye, really high up there in the grades, really high up there. But then another thing, you know, because we have been saturated, and because we have seen loads of pearls, it's important that we all know exactly what to look for, because we've become a bit picky, and there's nothing wrong with that. So it's important. Buyer's guide, you know, look for number 1 is your luster point, and I've got a high luster point in here. That's a big tick. Well done, connoisseurs. You've already come in and got loads of these. Next thing we're going to be looking at when we are a connoisseur is the shape. You know, we know that we can get potato shapes, we know we can get baroque shapes, we know we can get the circle shapes, but actually in these 3 different types of pearls, what you're seeing on your screen is a price scale. So from, if you follow the arrow along, the head of the arrow is at the most expensive end of the scale. The no headed side of the arrow at the bottom is the lowest end price scale. These are 3 different types of pearls, and these are the shapes that are naturally occurring with the pearls. Now, at the top end, the only thing that these 3 types of pearls have in common is that the most expensive shape of all 3 different types is the round. And that's the way kind of pearl world over. Rounds are so rare, and because of their rarity, we do not get perfect rounds. These are rounds. It says it in the name, it says it in the size, it says it to your eye. They are rounds, they are luxurious. So we've got a big box ticked there when it comes to, you know, luxury and what connoisseurs look for. But then on top of that, what we've actually got is we've got colouring. We've got the most expensive colours that you could ever hope for on this strand. You've got, within this strand that you've got in front of you, at the bottom of the screen is the lower price of natural coloured pearls. Now don't forget, natural coloured pearls. We're not talking about pearls that have been dyed or heated or you know, polished or irradiated or anything like that. We're not talking about that. What we're talking about is we're talking about pearls that are naturally occurring in their colour. And this is a naturally occurring colour. The most expensive naturally occurring colour is at the top of your screen, and that is most expensive because it's so rare, so unusual. We don't see it that much generally in Mother Nature when it comes to pearls. With this, we've got it though. That's a 3rd tick on the buyer's guide, topped off with a cherry on top of the fact that this is a luxury size. That is a quadruple threat strand right here for you. You've got to come in and get this quick if you want it. It's the best strand I've ever seen, probably the best you've ever seen. Your price point today, ladies and gentlemen, is not. You've got to come on in. I've already sold loads at that price. Don't worry, everyone pays the same price. Just well done to you, all of you who are coming in. Well done to every single one of you. I've got your quadruple threat pearls here, and we've just taken money off. It's a brand new strand. It's £34 and £95. Now, genuinely, I am getting, you know, I'm absolutely overawed by the amount of pearls we've had in of late, and I genuinely mean that. But the amazing, wonderful, perfect thing about these is that they are ticking all of those boxes. They are giving you everything you could hope for and want and more. Let's be honest, you know, when we, you know, be completely honest, when we first got pearls in, you know, I remember when I started here, it wasn't that long ago, it was in about almost a year and a half now, but when I started sort of a year and a half ago, you know, I didn't really see pearls that often. We wouldn't really have any in. About a year ago, we started to get them in, and we, you know, we loved getting them in, and we were getting all these cool shapes. We were getting all these really circly ones. We were getting all of these like baroque ones that were all a bit wobbly and bumpy. But we've been bringing you so many pearls. I mean, on a whole day when you've watched, how many times will you see different strands of pearls? Within a show, I could quite easily see 4 different strands within one show. Quite easily. It's just absolutely astonishing that, you know, we've been used to seeing so many pearls, so many different pieces, but actually it's astonishing that today I'm able to bring to you something that I think I can say, you're not going to have anything like this in your stash. You're not. Take a little, I would say take a little look through your stash right now, but actually don't, because you haven't got time. I've just been told I've got about 65 of these left. Don't forget the quantity that's on your screen now, it says 74, but actually that doesn't take account to the fact that you've got multi-buyers on this all over the place. So multi-buyers, you know, it doesn't say who you have on there. But, you know, don't have a look at your stash now. Buy this strand because we've just taken money off, and need to say that is a launch price offer. I cannot guarantee that that price will hold till next time you see this on this quadruple threat strand of pearls. I'm sorry, I just can't say that. I can't promise you that. But I can say that this is your launch price offer. We've just taken it down in price, and sometimes, not always, if we're bringing you something new, we give you a little treat with some money off, but I am not allowed to guarantee that this will always be your price. It might not be. It may well be higher than that next time. I've just been told that I have got about 55 of these left. That is it. Once they are gone, they are absolutely gone. Well done to everyone who's already got it. I mean, come on, Diane in Cornwall, you know what you're talking about. Susan in Norfolk, good on you. I've got Doreen in Staffordshire, getting yourself a couple. Hey, you know what? Why not? These are the most, to my eye, perfect pearls I've ever seen, and let's face it, style never ever goes out of price, does it? Never ever goes out of price. And never ever goes out of style, sorry, and the price never ever drops, does it? You know, it really doesn't. These are just absolutely sensational and perfect. How much would you sell a pair of earrings for, Deb Rudge?
On sterling silver findings, £24–25. Start really simple. Yeah, just two pearls, sterling silver findings, £25.
It's amazing, isn't it? It is amazing. Let me count them. Could be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46 approximately. So about 23 pairs of earrings.
Yeah.
So big time money maker available here, isn't it?
They are gorgeous.
About £552 worth if you just did earrings to sell them on.
Earrings are quick. If you want to make money, earrings are quick, and so your time it's not costing as much in time as a necklace does, for example. So yeah, earrings are a good way to make money.
Fantastic, fantastic. Got a 40-ish left of these, that's it. Not many left at all. Peach pearl rounds. Oh, look at that. Look good. Don't forget sapphire, £18 off. It was at the bottom of your strand. It's at the bottom of your screen, not your strand, put on like. So, realistically, you saving wise on both of them, you know, you're up there, aren't you? You've got almost, well, it's about £30 off the two, which is amazing, isn't it? £31. If you bought these two, you've got yourself £31 saving. The sapphire is at the bottom of your screen. It is GVGZ37 for 40 carats worth there. I'm heading towards my last chance saloon. Leave your horses outside and pull up to the bar because my foot's ready to get in the door. £34.95 for you today on that one. Well done, everyone. Got for you now. Oh, these are an on and gone. Don't have many left at all of these. We can't, you know, can't hang around on these. If you like them, just pick up the phone. They are sensational. They're beautiful. They're stunning. Let's get our hands on these absolutely whilst we can. We do not have many of these left. Low figures of these gorgeous carved leaves in that stunning amethyst. Take a little look at them. Get on the phone. 0800 644 655 for you today on your 100 carats worth of the carved leaves. They are so beautiful. They have got this wonderful natural colouring to them, going all the way from the lavender to the lilac, all the way to these deep, rich, kind of bold, almost forest-like green actually in some areas, which is so pretty. All different banding within them, and all with this wonderful kind of quirky off-centre design of the leaves. You even have on there the actual veins of the leaves kind of, you know, etched into every single one of these. They're gorgeous, they're stunning. I'm low quantity, price point today. What? Should be £11.95. I didn't expect the should. Should be £11.95. It's today though, it's £9.95. That's it for the last few of these. We don't have many left. We don't have anything in like this at all, ever actually. We do not have that many of them at all. Well done everyone who's already coming in, checking out those baskets. Do keep your baskets being checked out. You've got your gorgeous carved amethyst here. They're going to add interest and detail to your pieces. They're going to be perfect in hairline pieces, lovely as a neckline selection actually, even if you just had, you know, two pointed sort of in the same direction, they're going to be really, really pretty, aren't they? It's going to go great with any of your headline piece. If you're going to be doing flowers in your pieces, your neckline piece is going to be absolutely perfect for. What about the colour lilies? You know, the colour lilies we've been doing recently, they'll go very, very pretty with this as well. You could actually even do a poinsettia style with these, couldn't you? Very, very simply, just kind of starring them together. Not so many of these left, especially with the amount of multi-buyers I've got. Well done to everyone who's coming in for these. Do come in for them if you want to. It's 0800 644 655, or you can get involved at JewelleryMaker.com as well as on the app as well, which you can download for free from your mobile or your tablet. £9.95. Very few of these left. Well done to everyone who's got them. Not many left though. Going, soon to be gone. Well done, everyone. Next up for you here, I've got something that's going to go perfectly actually with those leaves. So we've had the leaves. Now do we want the buds? We want the flowers, don't we? Want the petals? I've absolutely got them on here for you. Gorgeous, gorgeous rose colouring on these, and with that rose design as well. This is beautiful. Now it can be quite tricky for you to see, just due to the lights in here, but it has got this beautiful carving. If I try and get the middle of them, can you see how it's almost like you're looking into the middle of a rose. So you're looking into the middle of that rose as it's kind of opened and as it's blossomed, and you almost get that spiral detail on the inside, and then that slightly gets spirals out a little bit more, and then you get the individual petals all beautifully overlapping of one another. And that's exactly what you've got on these, but you've not just got them on one side, you've got them front and back, so this gives you interest and appeal at every single level. Now if you want these, you've got to come in quick for them, because I tell you what, again, you know, floral is massive this season. Floral is absolutely everywhere. You can't go to a shop or a department store at the moment and not see floral patterns everywhere. And I'm not just talking about clothes, I'm talking about, you know, homeware, I'm talking about cushions, I'm talking about things like your garden patios and things like that, that, you know, I saw a gorgeous selection of pots the other day that actually had flowers all over them and pictures of flowers all over them. Blooms and floral designs are massive this season and are set to continue. So if you want something that's on trend, then you've absolutely got it here, but you've got to be quick because it's always been popular and the price point's astonishing. It's just £7.95 for 200 carats worth of these. They are your 10mm rounds that we've got here, and at £7.95, you know, for the workmanship that's gone into these, it is truly, truly spectacular. It really, really is, especially for the amount. 200 carats worth, working out as loads and loads and loads of different pieces. They are just so beautiful, aren't they? And I love that you've got the rose quartz, but you've also got the rose design as well. It works hand in hand absolutely perfectly. It really, really does. £7.95. TFGP87 is your code on these ones today, so do treat yourself to those whilst you can, because you know what it's like. If someone asks for something like that and you don't have it, you'll be kicking yourself, won't you? Got for you now. So I've got your leaves, haven't I? I brought you the buds. Now about how some of the fruits. These are like apple greens that I've got here for you now. Oh, they're beautiful. Big, stunning, bold and vibrant. What about if you wanted to have these with some of the cords that we had on earlier, you know, keep that green theme going, or perhaps maybe even slightly tone it down with some of the colours that we had earlier on before as well. These in themselves are stunning because you've got that graduation of sizes in there. The apple green quartzite is running from a 10, then to a 12, from a 12mm, then down to a 10mm, and then down to an 8mm as well. I always like the idea of these as like a graduated choker style, or even a graduated necklace style. I think these look really, really pretty because it's almost done for you actually, isn't it? Really, really pretty design. I've got so many on these strands, I really do, up to about 360 carats worth on just one strand alone of these. Your price point today is going to blow your socks off. Should be £13.85. Are you ready for this? I'm going to take it under 10. Your price point today should be about £13.85. It's not 14 today, it's £7.95 for you for 3 strands. It's working out about £2.65 per strand, which is truly amazing. It really, really is, especially when you're looking at the carat weight and the amount you're getting here. There's a big, big stash builder here, and let's face it, it's green. It's Mother Nature's colour. Green goes with absolutely everything, and it really, truly, truly does. It's going to go with whatever you have, because, you know, if you are going to be doing those floral designs, you've got your stem colour here, haven't you? You've got your leaf colour, you've got your stem colour, so we know everything that's going to go with it. This matched with a really, really delicate peach colour is going to be perfect. Actually, even maybe match it with that pink colour that we had on with the rose quartz. It's going to almost tone it down a little bit, doesn't it? Which is really, really beautiful. What about if you put these with something that was a really, really deep, rich chocolatey colour? Well, yeah, of course that's going to work. You know, you see the leaves turning from green to golden all the time throughout the year, don't you? £7.95 for all 3 strands for you today. There is a slight queue, but do not worry, I promise we'll be with you. If you just stay where you are, you know, we will be with you. And it is a free phone number from your landline, so why not? And some mobiles as well, actually, but check with your provider. This, ladies and gentlemen, is your Apple Blossom Trio of quartzite, and at just £7.95, you know you're getting a real deal on something that is unique. It is individual, and I would say if you are lucky enough to have any peridot, then this will go absolutely sensationally well with that, won't it? Well done to everybody who's got that. It's already time for your second kit. Can you believe it? And in this one, you're going to be getting some real different things. I've got spacers and I've got tassels for you in this one. So I'm really excited to show you. Don't forget, not long away till you get that meters worth of sapphire I've got coming up for you later. Hello, Deborah.
Hello.
You again have made plenty with this.
I have. And again, some of them have got loads of gemstones in.
Yeah, some of them you've gone really, and some of them, you know, aren't just a normal neckline piece. They're kind of belly button length, and you've gone gemstone heavy. You
just pop that over your head and off you go. I love that one. I love the colours.
I like that one.
The graduation of it and everything.
Do you want to take a look at some of these pieces because they're sensational? Go on then. I think they're fab, aren't they? Oh, I mean, there's just this beautiful mixture, because sometimes you can see, you know, holiday, and you can think, you know, really, really casual, relaxed, and this has got a holiday vibe, but actually it's a glam.
It is.
Glam vibe too.
Well, you need something to wear at the cocktail bar, don't you, in the evening?
I find that, yeah. You do. There's absolutely loads in here. There really, really is. And those tassels. Now, I've not had the pleasure of bringing these tassels before. What are they like to work with now?
I've had them a couple of times now. I had them on the birthday show.
Yeah.
I love them. I think they're gorgeous because I used to do this anyway with my suede cord and the like kumihimo findings.
Yeah.
So I'd use them all the time and make my own. So now I don't need to. And the shine on the top cap there is brilliant.
It is fantastic, isn't it?
Really
you're getting
nice.
loads of these as well. It looks like you're getting about 10 of those in total. So loads and loads and loads of them. I think they're just fab, aren't they? Oh, I just love the movement of them. Oh, they're just brilliant. So I've got about 10 of those. I've also got your findings pack. In the silver colour. So in here I've got things like your meters worth length of chain. I've got some of your lovely head pins as well. Which head pins have we got in these ones? Is it your diamonds?
Diamonds.
Diamond shape in these ones. You've also got those lovely twisted shepherd's hooks, which I really, really like as well. So massive findings pack in there, approximately 95 pieces in total. I've got your essential threading pack with your collection of your memory wire as well. But I've also got these gorgeous, gorgeous spacers.
I think I just fell in love with them. I opened up the pack when I got it home, and I was just cheering. I was, yeah. I was like, way! Scared the cats, all sorts. I just think they're gorgeous. The shape is amazing. The plating on the silver, the shine.
It's hair shine, isn't it?
So expensive looking.
I think they're absolutely fab. So I've got 2 different shapes here. What did you call this shape, Scotty Below Bean? An egglet.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I thought it sounded like an eggy anklet. I remember now.
Yes.
So you've got your egglet shape here, and then you've got your drop shape as well. So it is domed at the bottom and then pointed at the top for you there. These are brand spanking new to this kit today. We've not had them in before at all, and genuinely real dealy as well. The great thing about those is we're not sure if or when we're going to be getting them separately. They're just in this kit today, so get your hands on them whilst you can. To let you know of those brand new shapes which we're going to be working with to make this ring, you are getting, how many are you getting? Oh, good question, everybody. I'm going to guess about 50 of each. I'm right. Gosh, I'm good. Oh, no, wait. Do you? Yeah, but do you get 50? Yes, but do you get 50 is my question.
2 are the same.
Yeah.
And 1.
Yes.
1's the egglet and 2 are the sort of pear drops.
Yes, so that's what I'm saying. So actually you get 100 of the drops and you get 50 of the egglet. So 150 spaces in total. That's fantastic.
It is.
That is wonderful. Really, really great. And then I haven't even talked about the gemstones yet, but I bet I had, because I tell you what, they are not there to be ignored. They are really sensational. Take a little look. So I'm just imposing on your space there.
Right,
is that all right? Yeah, thanks, pal.
Yeah, carry on.
I've got for you here a gorgeous selection of your gemstone in their double strand nuggets. I've got for you aquamarine. I've got for you beautiful, beautiful neon apatite. I have in there that really, really rich, deep, really deep tone of your lapis. I've got your rainbow moonstone in here as well, bearing in mind please that all of these strands are around about 140 carats worth approximately. And last but by no means least, wow, 150 carats worth of genuine turquoise. This strand alone really can sell this entire kit.
I love turquoise.
I know.
I love lapis as well, and aquamarine.
I know.
You didn't say that, did I?
No.
No. Carry on. No one noticed.
I just think this strand alone is sensational. I mean, it really is stunning, isn't it? Really, really beautiful. Totally real deal, yeah? Is it? Definitely? It is just beautiful. It really, really is a stunning collection, a stunning selection and collection. So let me reiterate, you've got your neon apatite, your aquamarine, your lapis, your rainbow moonstone, your turquoise. I've got your essential threading material pack. I've got your memory wire stack. I've got your findings in there, as well as all of these new spaces that are in the egglet shape as well as the droplet shape. And don't forget about these tassels, because it's not worth the hassles.
Forget about the tassels.
No.
It's not a good one. You'll have to work on that.
Do you think that's a good one? I'm pretty sure that. You should be priced at $51.90. Now I am going to take this down in price. It's a big price drop on an amazing, amazing selection. Do you think, because that's £52 essentially, we could go to this price? Because we can. £27.95 for the amount you're getting. That is sensational. You are getting all these different gemstones, but it is the equivalent in gemstone strand length of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 strands worth in length, equivalent of 10 strands worth of gems. That itself is just spectacular. With that gorgeous turquoise, by the way, we have checked, it is not reconstituted. I repeat, not. It is the real deal. All it's had done is a little bit of waxing. That's it, just to bring up that beautiful point of luster and look. That is spectacular a price point. It really, really is just sensational. It truly is. Blue Lagoon jewellery is a spectacular kit that we've got here, and realistically at that price point, for the amount you're getting here, you are just getting a real true treat. But I need to let you know it's been popular already. Before we got the price in, loads of people were buying, so I've actually got 35 left approximately at this moment in time. So it is imperative that you are checking out those baskets. These are unique, those are individual, they are absolutely beautiful. And to let you know that every single one of these real deal, not reconstituted turquoise are in this kit. You can't buy them separately anywhere for love nor money, so do get your hands on these whilst you can, because at $27.95 for the equivalent of 10 lengths of strands, 150 spaces, 10 of those beautiful tassels, a findings pack, and it's just absolutely astonishing. It really is.
It is, and it does go such a long way,
doesn't it?
And the thing about the turquoise is it's so recognisable, and it's right. It is the absolute colour and gemstone that you want for this time of year.
It's absolutely perfect for it. And when I say to you that actually in this collection it's working out, well, even if we just did the strands, I mean realistically working out for the equivalent of 10 strands about £2.70 per strand. How is that? How is that even a thing? How is that even possible?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know.
That's ignoring all the spaces. That's ignoring all of the tassels and all that memory wire and the findings back and the essential threading material. That's ignoring all of that. These strands, equivalent of 10 strands worth of gemstones, working out about £2.70 each. That is astonishing. For genuine real deal turquoise, get it whilst you can. I've got 22 left and some in baskets as well, so do check out what we're going to learn to make today, Deborah. Yay, she said putting it on. Great thing about memory wire rings, one size really does fit all, doesn't it?
It does. I love it.
I think it's
They
fab.
just sit so nicely.
They really do. Which way would you wear it? Would you wear it that way?
I'd probably wear it that way, yeah.
Yeah, I think I would as well.
Yeah.
You can wear it a couple of different ways, though,
Yeah.
can't you? Really comfortable as well, isn't it? Really comfy. Be nice as a kind of a you know, hand adornment led on,
to
that,
go
wouldn't
on
it?
with chain and things going up.
Yeah, I think that's really funky.
It would.
Okay, let's learn how to make this then.
Well, these are the spaces that I had left over here. So,
whoa, loads left.
Loads left.
Wow, these are amazing, says Caroline. Caroline, you are not wrong.
They are amazing. Do you know, I'd probably spend that just for the spaces and the tassels.
Yeah.
Because they are absolutely gorgeous. I'm totally in love with them.
Fab, aren't they?
Right, so taking three or four, you can make it really wide, but I didn't want to make it too chunky. I was going to use them all up, and then I realised how many I had left because I made the ring last. So probably three coils of your ring memory wire, and all I did was turn a loop on one end, so be quite firm with it because we're going in the opposite direction to the way it wants to go, but you need to make sure that it's turned completely and closed and smooth. So if you just pinch it again with your flat nose pliers, you can pull it so that the wire sits completely flush against the other piece of wire. And then working from the opposite end, it's really tricky because it's a bit springy, so my fingers could well be getting in the way, so I apologise for that. All I did was thread on the beads.
All in the same direction or different?
Yeah, fat end first, so they all go the same way, and then wind them around. I'll try and do this fairly quickly, but you can't really pre-prepare it, and it's actually quite a quick ring to make. So
of these spaces on this one, you've probably used about how many? 6, 8, 10, 12. Only about 15, 20. That's it.
Wow! But the impact.
The impact is obvious.
Yeah, it's just so. I think it's just the shape because it's a little fat pear shape as well. It just sits really nicely together. So I've got a few on there now.
Yeah, gives us an idea.
Gives us an idea. So wind them all the way down.
Yeah.
All the way down the wire.
I suppose you don't have to fill it up, do you? You could just do a few at the front because they're so comfortable.
Yeah, you could. That's it. They're really smooth and they just sit beautifully. So once you've got them all lined up and you've got all your wires filled up, they will sort of tessellate, so where it goes narrow on like this one here.
Yeah, I've got
the base of this one fits into the gap, so it's almost like a brickwork pattern going round. And then once you've got all of your spacers on, I just turned a loop on the other side, on the other end, and then simply took the bead with the head pin, the round end, because it fits really nicely.
Even on the original ones, it's good.
Yeah. Snipping it off, simple loop, and then you can pop your charms on either end. Those musical notes that we had earlier would work on this, wouldn't they? Make quite a cool looking dropper. So, and then just pop that onto your loops that you made on your ring there. So you could put a little section of turquoise or something on there as well.
Love that idea,
just
really
to
break
extend
it
it and
gorgeous plan, and that's as simple as that. Thank you so
Really
much for
easy.
showing us that. Really very impactful. 6 of these left, more than that in baskets. So if you want it, fastest finger first right now. £27.95, huge saving on that. So well done to you all. Me and Deb are going for a walk. You go that way, I'll go this way.
All right then. See you later.
See ya. I'm here, don't worry. Hi, how are you all? Just to let you know, 5 of the Blue Lagoon left, but that's looking like more like 2 at the moment. We're over here at the Wall of Fame. My name's Becky.
My name is Deb.
And we are here with some of your designs. I better start, hadn't I? 277. Oh, you're going to fall in love with this one. Hi all. This says, here's my entry to the Wall of Fame. It's a very simple design using ivory shell pearl hearts. Both the necklace and the bracelets finish with a simple toggle clasp. Everything including the vining chain from JM. Good luck to everyone. And that is from Rosemary Wright. I think that is really very, very pretty. I love how you can see all that shiller in the picture as well.
I love the earrings as well.
Yeah, really
Super
pretty,
long,
really long. 277 is your number. Good luck.
275. This is really pretty as well. Hi all. This week I'd like to share my pretty freshwater pearl tree of life. I'm ready for June with this birthstone pendant. To be unique, I've mounted it over a rose quartz marquisite cabochon using sterling silver wire, as I think the pearls call for it. It's hanging from a sterling silver chain, all from JM, and that's from Anne in Bexhill. Isn't it gorgeous?
I didn't know I had a hill. Oh. Anyway, I think that is beautiful. I love how individual and unique it is. I think it's really neat as well. Beautiful.
It is. It's gorgeous.
Love those pearls.
And it's got a real 3-dimensional feel about it.
Yeah,
as
it
well,
does. You're right.
of the cabochon.
Well done on that. It's beautiful. How neat is that?
Wow.
It's like professional. 278, and this one is by Sarah or Sarah. It says, hi all at JM. This is a birthday present I made for my amazing mother-in-law. All products are from JM and I hope it's good enough to make the wall. Keep up all the good work. And that is love from Sarah. That is beautiful. Your mother-in-law is going to love you. Babysitting constantly.
Yep.
For this, I reckon. That is so beautiful. It was really professional. 278 your number.
276. I had butterflies like this.
I love
the other day. They're gorgeous. And it's from Jackie from Kingham. So enjoyed making these earrings. Shell butterflies arrived in the post, and within 10 minutes the first pair were made. Everything else from my JM stash. I adore this hobby, just wish I was better at selling some, as I'm seriously running out of space. Brilliant. Keep the offers coming, I'll find the money from somewhere. and that's from Jackie.
Wonderful, Jackie. Thank you so much for that. Really beautiful butterfly designs. Very, very pretty. I've got one here which is just chain-tastic and big bold pendants. Good morning, JM. 2 different pendants I've made using blue agate and silver plated chain and findings. I've created a dangle of clear quartz on the left, and a stick coated round on the right, a small heart. Everything from my favourite supplier, JM, of course. They are long, and I think it would look great team with a maxi dress or an easy holiday wear. Hope you like it. Good luck to my fellow woofers. Please keep bringing us great entertainment, superb deals, and endless inspiration from all the amazing designers. That's from Alex. Well done to you, Alex. I think that is very, very beautiful. And you're right, holiday wear, isn't it? Look how just effortless glam. Shirley, hello Shirley, says, hi girls. Love when we get called girls.
Can you read that?
What?
Girls.
Skill and a bit of squinting, definitely.
Yeah.
Hi girls, loving the show. Managed to get the last of the kit. Yay! How much would Deb suggest selling the memory wire ring we've just learnt about for, please?
I think it's silver-plated beads, so I think £10–15
for the ring. We've learnt how to make it. The entire kit itself was an amazing price point, so love that. I hope that helps you. The whole kit itself was just £25.95, so sell 2 of those rings, money back, bonus all round.
And really promote the fact that it is a silver-plated item. It's not base metal.
Hold this.
Thank you.
Just pull it a bit.
Okay. Okay, shall I keep going or shall I stop?
No, keep going.
Keep going. I'll keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
You expected that to end then, it's still going, pal. Now, mate. Honestly, keep going.
Keep going?
Yeah.
Keep going.
Keep it going.
Keep going?
Could be here a while.
Tell me when I'm stopping.
A meter's worth of sapphire coming up for you in about 3.5 minutes. I'll see you then.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Get making and good luck!
The fastest way to shop with Jewellery Maker is by going to our website. Just click on the sign up button. Once you've filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the Watch Live button on the front page. You can also use our Refine tool and narrow down your search. Once you've found an item that you like, just simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget you can add as many items to your basket per day and still only pay 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Join Mark Smith as he introduces you to the incredible world of macrame. In this DVD, Mark guides you along step by step into all the techniques you will need to get started for some fabulous new designs. This includes the tools of the trade, getting started, incorporating beads, finishing touches, and finally learn how to create the beautiful goddess bracelet. To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
Get involved with Jewellery Maker by sending the studio a message during our live hours. You can send a text to 60777 and start your message with JM Studio, or alternatively, go to our website and click on Watch the Live Show, simply type your message into the box and press send. Make sure you stay tuned in case your message is read out. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
Did you know you can purchase incredible jewellery featuring genuine gemstones on our sister channel Gems? Come along and see what treasures you can find. The latest edition of the Lure Book is now available. This highly regarded gemstone encyclopedia features over 1,300 pages full of facts and knowledge. Discover the places, the people and the stories behind every gemstone. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
This, ladies and gentlemen, is your Spotlight Deal. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Rebecca Reddican and this is what a metre's worth of sapphire looks like. Take a little look, it's brand new, it's here for you today and it is a meter's worth a strand of it. Brand spanking new, graduated in its colour and in its size as well. This is just a smashing piece. It really, really is. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Becky. I am joined by Le Rouge.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, mon petit pois, ça va?
My little pea?
Yeah.
Petit choux is Brussels sprout, is it?
Is it? No, it just means you've got small feet.
That's not me then.
How are you, Deborah?
I'm all right, yeah.
What do you think of this? A meter's worth of prestigious sapphire?
A lot of sapphire.
I know.
A lot of sapphire. And it's all faceted and it's just so pretty.
Isn't it? I just think it's gorgeous. Look, we're going from a real range of colours with this. We really, really are. Striped in its effect, which means there's no sort of glamorous way of holding this. There's just so much of it. But if you have a look, there's so many different colours running along here. It really is just beautiful. You're going to be able to work with so much sapphire. Now, just you know, do feel free whilst you're there. Just do feel free to have a little look, you know, online on our website. How much are you looking at paying for you know your average length strand of sapphire? Well, £25 for one that looks like this. That's a great price. There are some that are slightly higher in price, but that's for our average length strand, about £25 for a 30 centimetre stretch. Now, I've got a meter's worth here. Let me get my ruler of truth out. Hi, pal. Ruler of truth. So that is one average length right there of a strand. Flip it over. That's two average length strands there. Flipping it over again. That's 3 strands worth length there. And then look at what you've got left over realistically. So this is a generous meter's worth that we've got here. Now, if you do have one that's say around £20 even, let's say, for a strand's worth of our average, you've got £20, 40, £60 and a lot extra. But even, you know, base rate of that price, £60 for that would be sensational, because that would be taking it under what we've actually got on our website that looks like this at the moment in time. I'm going to beat that price though, actually, because let's face it, we're giving you an offer here that's almost like a bundle offer. You could quite easily go on our website now and buy this length of this gemstone with a different mix of colours that has been faceted like this, and you could quite easily, for the amount you've got on this strand, be paying around about the £75 mark. Easily, easy. Today though, nowhere near that. For the whole meter's worth, it's just £39.95 for this today. I think that is phenomenal. Deb Rudge, you've had a feel of it. You've helped me show it on screen. How much would you expect for this to be?
more than that.
Yeah.
Definitely more than that. Because you've got so much there, and it's faceted, so it sparkles, catches the light, and it's a gemstone that is recognisable. Everybody knows what blue sapphire is, and it is so pretty. Flower centres out of that. I'm just thinking, because I've got flowers set up on my challenge ready to make up, and I'm just thinking a couple of blue sapphires in the centre would look gorgeous with this.
Love that idea. Love that idea.
Lovely.
Got to check out those baskets as well as you can to get together a whole metre's worth of sapphire at such an affordable price. Astonishing. You know, we've had sapphire on today. You might not have been able to stretch to the price point that we had for this one, but at the end of the day, you might still want sapphire in your stash. And boy, oh boy, you can get it right here, right now at that price point. It's actually working out per strand, working about £13 approximately per strand. If we were to break this up into those three and have that left over, it'd be about £13 per strand worth. That is amazing, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it is.
I just think it's absolutely luxurious. It's great. I've got multi-buyers on it as well. Well done to you. Let's take a look at all them colours if you want to. We hold them out for you. Really get a good look at those. They're fantastic, aren't they? Any sterling matrix collections coming up today, please? No, sorry. I'm only joking. I'm pulling your leg. Can you have a look at this for me? Imagine this in this design. Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? This is coming up in our second kit. Third kit. That flies. Third kit from our third kit, but how great would that be in it? Well done, everyone. I have got a matrix box coming up for you now. I'm bringing to you your 925, a brand spanking new matrix box here. Loads of fine things in this to keep you entertained. Look at what I've got. Massive selection here. Two different types of chain. You've got the overlink chain that's got those beautiful twists, but you've also got these really intricate ones in there too. I've got for you as well the shepherd hooks. Pairs wise, I've got approximately 6 pairs worth of those in total, so a real big amount. I've got things like your lobster claw clasps in here as well, which are approximately an 8x5, and you've got a 4mm jump ring on there as well, which is separate, so it does give you that articulation. I've got 4 of those in total, so a really, really, really big weight in there and amount. I've got for you your bolt ring clasps too, which are going to be, because sometimes, you know, in a kit or within a findings pack, you'll get 3 or 4 clasps, won't you? But you won't get the amount that you're getting here. You've got loads here. You've got about 8 of these in total. In fact, how many of these ones? 2 of those toggle clasps as well, actually, with that jump ring to attach them. You've got spacers in here as well, and don't forget you do have your anti-tarnish strips in here as well. You've got 1 for each pot, which is how we would explain for you to keep them together. So when you've got your sterling silver and you get all these little black bits, which are running away from me, those are your anti-tarnish strips, so do keep them in there and keep them in the individual pots. It keeps them looking nice and fresh for years and years to come. You have got your matrix collection is brand spanking new here today. You've got a massive amount in here. Everything you saw on screen then, including the box and the lid. Your price point today for a brand new matrix is just £19.95. Now you are getting 2 different types of chain in this. You are getting all of those lobster claw clasps, you're getting all of those bolt ring clasps, you're getting the jump rings, you're getting the toggle clasps, you're getting spacers in here as well. You're getting so much to work with, and we're still rolling the price down. Your price is rolling down for you today. Matrix collection just £14.95 for you to get your hands on 58 pieces of true real deal 925. What do you think of that price point, lovely?
I think it's great,
isn't it?
I love the chains. They're just really soft and fluid. I mean, they're not soft because obviously they're silver metal, but the fluidity of the chain is beautiful.
Fantastic.
And I love that link. So pretty.
That one's pretty, isn't it? I was
Yeah.
just looking, they do have the loops at the end as well, just for easy adding of your clasp.
Brilliant.
So you don't even have to use a spare jump ring or whatever to attach these on. At just £14.95. That is wonderful, isn't it?
Well, when you think that we've had loads of charms, silver charms, so you can definitely pop them in to that collection really easily, and that's the thing with sterling silver. You know that if you bought it before, it's going to work with this.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
You don't have to worry about that, do you?
No.
And if you're selling your pieces, then you do want all of your findings to be sterling silver, so that you can say that it's sterling
the whole
silver.
thing goes, yeah. People who want this definitely wanted it. Lots of multi-buyers on this one today. It's such a massive amount. And don't forget, this is genuine 925 that we've got here. You know, it's high-end, it's luxurious. People know it, people recognise it. You know, you probably remember when you were younger, you know, your first precious metal piece that you actually got to own. It was very, very special. It was, you know, an amazing thing to be able to have, and something that you could look after as well. What are these? Oh, hello! Look at what the jewellery maker Stork's just given birth to. That's not how pearls are made, guys. It's not how pearls are made. These are new. Coming up soon. Coming up very soon, those ones. Don't price point me. I'm excited for that. Whoa! Anyone fancy going to Egypt and back in time? Because these are like ancient Egyptian pieces.
Whoa.
We're doing these next? I'll keep them for a minute then. Wowzers. Loads of treats have flown in through the door. £14.95. I'd better move on, mainly because I'm just impatient and really want to learn more about these gorgeous big pieces. I love them. Well done, everybody. There's loads of you coming in. There's absolutely loads. Check out those baskets. Scotty Belotti Bean, how many approximately are in baskets right now? About 50. So I've got 20 left, 20 left of that. Once it's gone, it's gone. Well done, everyone. Okay, we're doing these ones now. Brand spanking new agate.
They're fab, aren't
Oh my giddy Aunt Sally, these are amazing. Take a look. I love them. So many guest designers would have a field day with this. Gemma Crow being one. Gemma Crow would be making and making and making with these. Look how spectacular they are. Let me show you around them. So, I've got your agate here, haven't I? Beautiful green agate that has got my slightly mucky fingerprints on, but if I show you there, you can see it's got this huge table section, absolutely massive, taking you right to the side. And then you've got that gorgeous golden edging upon these, which is so pretty. The front and back of these are different at all angles and different at all points, they really are. They are just sensational. Lots of different colours, really beautiful in that. Imagine if you've got any emerald. This is going to be perfect with the lights of emerald. What about if you've got any of that golden coloured wire? These are going to be great as well. Deb Rudge, I'd love to know what you do with these, please.
I think they'd be amazing, actually, with some malachite.
Yeah.
So, just because of the depth of that green and all of the stripes in the malachite, that would work brilliantly well for me.
Wouldn't it?
But I think I'd probably put 3 in a big neckline piece with some gold wire work, and have some of the gold-plated spacer beads in the tube.
Love that.
And have them sort of working their way around, almost like a paisley pattern coming around it, with those in the centre.
Fantastic.
Or peacock's feather going round with that as the centre.
Love that idea, a bit of wire work up it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Now, ladies and gentlemen,
Gorgeous.
go on.
No, it's all right. I was just dreaming.
Were
I was
you?
just going, ooh, gorgeous.
I think I was dreaming then, because I literally thought you just said baubles and then walked off. Baubles. I swear.
You need a Christmas fix.
Baubles. Anyway, I've got here for you crackled agate. Now, if you're not totally sure what crackled agate is, it's this, which I know sounds silly, but it's this. It's this agate that has this gorgeous crackle effect across it, and actually, it's hard for you to see that. Again, it's one of these gemstones and one of these looks that, because the lights in here are so one directional, it's hard for you to see that look. So I will get my torch out for this if I may, just to let you know you don't have to carry a torch around for this to work. It's just because the light here is so one directional, it just hits the gem and hits back to you. But if you're in a natural situation where there's light all around you, then you will be able to see this. Ready? This is the crackle you get in crackled agate. It's beautiful, isn't it? Isn't that just beautiful? This is what you're going to see when you get this home. This is what you're going to see when you get this in, you know, in your window, in your door hanging, or whenever it might be, your window hanging. It's going to be beautiful. I've got 5 of these today on your strand. They're up to about a 45 by 36 millimetre pieces. Your price point today... See you later. Already got a massive amount of these gone. We started off with almost 100 of these, but guess what? Everyone pays the same price, so you're just getting yourself a dealio now. Your price point today for all of these is actually just £19.95 for you on this strand. It is spectacular. It is sensational. It is your gorgeous, gorgeous crackled agate. It is just perfect. It really, really is. All of these with different areas of banding, different areas of your lighting source as well. So pretty. It really is gorgeous. 62 of these left. Started off with around about 100. So not many of these left whatsoever. Do keep them checking out. They're beautiful. Imagine a tree of life on the front of these. Tree of life on the front of these. It'd be beautiful, wouldn't it? Really pretty.
Like the one with the rose quartz cabochon behind. That was on the Wall of Fame
I know
earlier.
exactly what you mean. Yes, yeah.
Because the pearls would really just spring out from that green.
Wouldn't they just? Oh yeah. You've got something really special here, everyone. Well done to you. Everyone who got this, your names have gone on my screen, but it's lovely to see you all. Thank you for joining us today. Not many of those left, about half of them gone for you today. Diana in Greater London, you put yourself a couple, haven't you? Joan in Tyne and Weir. I've got JewelleryMaker in gorgeous Greater Manchester. Hello, Michelle in Essex. I've got Angie's in, Alice is in, Sandra's in, Alison is in, Eleanor's in, Malachi is in, Susan is in, Julia is in, Nicolette is in, hello to you, Wendy, another Eleanor, Paula, Pam, Sandra, Michelle. There's so many of you coming in. It's so lovely to see you all. It's great to have something individual, different and unique. Sending you pictures of this to the Wall of Fame because they are gorgeous, and I can't promise that that price will stick, so get it whilst you can. Checking out those baskets at just £19.95. Well done, everybody. £4 a piece approximately. If that was a neckline piece, I mean, come on, look at that. Look at that. These are like those pieces that Jan Crow wore not so long ago, at kind of belly button length ones. Don't know if you saw them, just a piece of chain. In fact, these look great on that Wall of Fame design we saw before. Yeah. With the long chains. Yeah. Love it. 42 of them. Well done, everyone. Okay, Becky. Scott, did you just try and do an Australian accent then, Sweet Pea? Or did that just come out? That was weird. Anyway, where are we going, sorry, lovely? Oh, bundle. Got a fun bundle for you here now. Oh, just spare. Oh, there's another one attached here. Wow. Look at the amount you're getting here of a truly, truly beautiful gemstone. This is your Moonstone collection. I have got for you here one of the most beautiful gems, one of the most kind of historically interesting and also folk and legend and lore interesting of all gemstones. Now, what we're dealing with here is we're dealing with Moonstone. Moonstone is so unique and individual because it gives you, well, we refer to it as a phenomenal gemstone. And that's essentially because it goes against, you know, what you would usually expect a gemstone to do to light. What this does is the way that the structure of this is created, totally by Mother Nature, you know, it's nothing to do with us, totally by Mother Nature, is what she does is she perfectly and precisely stacks these almost silk-like internal inclusions, stacks them perfectly parallel to one another. Now what that means is within the gemstone, say you had kind of your normal gemstone shape, what would happen is the light would just bounce in, hit a facet and bounce on out to you. But actually, because there's so many layers in this, I always think of it like Mother Nature's skimming a stone, but it's a stone of light. So what she does is in between these layers, she's skimming a stone. So what you get is you're getting this light burst, but it gets trapped in between these layers. And because of that, you get this gorgeous, gorgeous phenomenon that you'll be able to see in each one of these strands. And we call that your beautiful schiller. So can you see how you're getting all of these different kind of ray areas? So it's not just a flat one colour, you're almost getting this burst of light that kind of almost flirts throughout the gemstone, really, doesn't it? It's just beautiful. Double strand of these ones, and those are your nuggets that are up to about a 12 by 7, and it's 240 carats worth on that strand, so a massive amount on that one. Oh no, it's this one, look. And then, yes, so of this one I've got about 240, on this one I've got around about 300-ish carats. I've got about 7 by 12 on one and a 13 by 5 maximum on the other, so a big amount there. But I've also got your drops to add to the situation, and these are up to a 9 by 5. What I love about these drops, look at the colours. You've got every colour you could hope for with moonstone here. You've got your white moonstone, you've got your cream moonstone, you've got that beautiful rich peach moonstone as well in here. It's really, really pretty array, and this is so in for season. You know, no matter what your skin colour is, this is going to go perfectly with your skin colour. It really, really is. You're going to be able to find something for absolutely everybody on that strand in particular. And then right there, smack bang in the middle of this collection, I've got your buttons design in here. Now these are fantastic because as they're stranded as is, you get a really nice sort of small surface area, which means that, you know, as you spin them, you get this gorgeous undulation of light, and you can see that schiller bursting around there. That's the light, like the skin of the stone, like we said earlier on. But the great thing about these as well is you can use them in a button design. So obviously if you separate these apart, you're going to get all of that surface area. Now that gives the light even more chance of dancing across the surface. So this is a beautiful multi-use strand, it really, really is. I've got for you then all moonstone, but in the equivalent of 4 different lengths, because I've got a double strand, I've got a drop strand, and I've got your centre buttle strand. Your price point today for these strands, original price point of £12.85. Now, some locations, some places, you will be paying a higher price point for the Phenomenon gemstones because they're so interesting and so unique. Here, JewelleryMaker, you pay less. Why? Because we can. £8.95 for you today for these peachy nuggets that we've got. Deb, Rudge, what do you think of that price point, please?
I think it's, well, I actually think it's unbelievable, really, because it's, you've got so much there, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's almost a stash in one bundle. It's, and also it is such an interesting stone. So I think it was probably one of the first gemstones that I bought from JM, was a peach moonstone or a sunstone or labradorite. You know, it is something that just draws you into these gemstones. It's the magic behind them, isn't it? I think it's gorgeous. And again, you've got shapes there to make flowers. If you space out the ones that you're playing with there now with crimp tubes in between, it spaces it out and they look amazing, and the light then plays around the whole gemstone.
Bit like that wooden necklace.
Yeah.
Love that idea.
I love doing that.
Love that idea. Working out about per strand equivalent about £2.25 each, isn't it? Which essentially, if you had £2.25 now, would you get a strand of genuine gemstones, or would you get a sandwich which is probably on offer because it's about to go out of date and the bread's a bit soggy so you can only eat one half? Which one would you rather go for? I can't stand soggy bread on a sandwich.
Oh no.
Oh, you know when it like, it almost dissolves on the tongue.
Don't.
It's horrible, isn't it?
Don't describe it. It is. It's really horrible.
Is soggy bread a horrible thing for everyone, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, but when I say to you bread and butter pudding, that's soggy bread, but it's delicious.
It's very delicious, yeah.
It's very delicious.
very delicious.
Swings and roundabouts of soggy bread. Oh, it's a minefield, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you. But you have got here the equivalent of about £2.25 per strand, really, if you're working these individuals out in lengthwise as 2 strands. It's fantastic, it really is. £8.95, well done, everybody. Lovely to see you all. At just £8.95, you know you've got yourself a bargain. You know it. Oh, I'd like to show you the moonstone. Oh, I felt a sneeze coming on then, but it's gone. Have a look. Oh, if you like moonstone. Oh. Da, 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 da. Or other songs like that.
Where did that come from?
That's what this makes me think of. It's like, wow, it's like a fairy tale's about to start. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Actually, it's amazing. Rainbow moonstone with, wait for it, a rainbow in it. Wait, see red and yellow, pinks, greens. You see any purples, oranges or blues? I love this strand so much. Oh my gosh, that's got to be one of the best I've seen. Is it you? 12 o'clock approximately. With actual real deal ametrine. They're not coming together, but they are coming at you. Very similar. Oh my gosh, since when has ametrine had that much brilliance inside it? That's an amazing strand. I promised you this under £10 as well, which I think is just phenomenal. Really is. Also, don't forget those pearls that are coming up as well. There's loads coming up today. What else have I got coming up? You're going to have to wait and see. But there's loads coming up. Say to me again, Poppy Chops. Ruby. Oh, Deb Rudge. 3. I haven't set myself up right there.
No.
I'm not taking this seriously now.
You just
Ruby.
launched into it, didn't you?
I just went, I need to prep on this. 3 words. Deb Rudge. Ruby. Go.
Rich, expensive, and very red. It's hyphenated. Hyphenated, very red. Hyphenated
Red
words.
and very red.
Very red.
Wowzers. Why
It's
very
amazingly
red, hyphenated, that new word that we all know really well, very red.
Okay, very red.
Very red, again, 2 words.
Hyphenated.
Hyphenated, right?
It is,
Okay.
it is.
Good. And what was the middle one?
Expensive.
And why expensive?
Because it's very red.
What?
Because if you have a red, really red ruby,
Right, yeah.
it's mega expensive.
Yes, you're right, actually, I understand. So what you're trying to say is, due to kind of the richness of colour,
Yeah.
it demands a high price point, generally.
Definitely.
That's exactly what you said, basically.
Yeah, in
Basically.
3 words.
Yeah.
Hyphenated.
It's amazing. I love these strands. Look
think
how
they're
sparkly
gorgeous.
they are. Do you think they're stunning?
Yeah, I do. I think they're absolutely amazing. And again, the faceting on the gemstone just brings it alive on that strand.
Oh,
But
yeah.
the depth of colour, and it's throughout the strand as well.
It really is.
It's superb.
You're right, it is. It's not just one area that's really, really nice. The whole thing on both these strands is gorgeous. This is double trouble. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you know what that means. That means we're going to do you a dangerous, devilish, naughty, very berry saving. I have got for you a massive price discount. I'm not talking about £10 off. I'm not even talking £20 off. We're about to roll this down. Should have been 10p off £100 because these are £50 each per strand. Generally. Not today though, we're rolling it down. Your price point today is buy 1 strand, get 1 for just £15. That is amazing. You're getting £30 off right here, right now. £30 off, straight back in your pocket. That is a sensational price discount. You could buy a whole dress with that. You could buy a whole kit with that. That is an amazing price slash that we've done on this, but I cannot guarantee that this price slash will ever happen again. Decadent, dancing, delicious, and Marie hyphenated. Beating you there, lovely Deborah. I love that one, thank you. Ladies, my 3 words are red wine. Oh yeah, you are not wrong, Tree. Absolutely, they are. They're that deep, rich red wine colour, aren't they?
They are.
Oh, I love that. Think about how decadent these will be in kind of a piece with your golds, with your silvers. It's going to look so high end, isn't it?
It is, and with those pearls that are coming up later, perfect, match made in heaven.
Oh, Mrs. Christmas, or anyone who's ready for festive time, we are bang on here, aren't we? Look at those.
That's true.
Oh, they're just absolutely gorgeous, aren't they, together? I can't wait for those pearls. Those pearls are coming up in approximately 9.5 minutes, approximately. Stunning. We've got one fantastic bundle to do. Wait, are they here? Oh my goodness. Amazing. Okay, anyone want or miss out on those cord ends that we had yesterday? You know, the ones that flew out as quick as you could say, wow, they're going really fast. You know the ones I mean? I've got some back in stock. Deborah, have you seen these before? Wait, I know what you're looking at, but you're not right there. These.
I can't even see them from from here now.
Come on over, Deb. Come on over, Deborah. Why do you look suspicious of me? Ooh. 925. You put the wires in here, so your beading thread wires.
I need my glasses on.
And you close them, and it crimps it and holds it together, so that you just add your clasp on there.
Really neat.
Isn't that fancy?
They'd be really good as well to use on the front if you're doing the macrame sections or something with beading thread, and then you can pop that on and attach pendants, macrame pendants.
Love that idea. Aren't they fantastic? Do you want to have a really good nosy at one?
Thank you.
They are. These are fantastic. They really, really are. So what we've got here is it's almost like a horseshoe shape, but if I show you at different angles, this is kind of where you might enter your wire or your beading thread, whatever it might be. And then if you look, these are the bits that you will crimp down together, and what they will do is they will hold that wire in place for you, ended off perfectly neatly. It's going to give you a beautiful finish, a beautiful design, and then when you crimp it together, it's holding all your pieces intact. We had so many messages in yesterday about these people saying that they've been trying to get them from all over the place for ages and they can't find them in 925, and how they're blown away by our price. What do you think of these?
I think they're amazing.
Before?
I haven't. No, I haven't used them before. But you could do some amazing things with wire going in and out of different ones, like almost snaking between.
Love that idea. Because you can go through and all the way around. They have got a groove to them.
Yeah.
Exciting,
really
aren't
nice.
they, Deborah?
Yeah, I need to get my hands on some of those.
Loads of those. I've got about 20, are they? 925 silver wire end tip, approximately 5x4 in those ones. So great. I've then got, wait, you think it can't get any better? I have got for you your fold over clasps. Look, fold over clasp ends. They're back by popular demand here today. They are fantastic. You've got there the teeth. You've also got the little handle where you can add your clasp or whatever it might be. You're getting loads of these in 2 different sizes. You've got the size that's on my hand right now, approximately 16mm. But look, you've also got the smaller ones. You've got the 10mm. Now you're getting 10 of these in total in the different sizes. So that means you could do yourself a necklace, a bracelet, and you could do yourself a pendant if you wanted to with these. They are just spectacular. They're going to hold things like your macrame pieces really, really easy together. They're fab, aren't they? And then, because we're just cord-tastic here today, I've got our extender chained cord enders, the larger size ones that are great for things like your leather cord or your suede cord that you got. You've got the small, the medium and the large clasps here for you today. And you've got them with the detailed design, but you've also got the plain versions as well in the same size. You have got massive amount of these. They're flying out the door as quick as you like. Your price point today should be £16.30. They're not today though. We're going to sell out of these soon. We're going to roll it down for you. You're getting all of these. You're getting those 925 wire ends. You're getting all of those clasps as well. £12.95 for you today on these ones. In total you're getting a huge amount, about 20 of the 925 clasp. You've got a collection of 5 of the fold over clasp in 2 different sizes, so 10 of those in total. Loads of you coming in for these, lots and lots of you coming in. They are fantastic, but they are flying out the door as quick as you like. We had loads of people messaging in about these cord ends that are in between my tweezers the other day, saying how they've been looking and searching and hoping to get them. They're hard to get anywhere else on the web, let alone at amazing prices like this. So really, you know you're getting yourself a deal, and you know, try it out. It's going to give your pieces a different look, a new appeal, which is just fantastic. I've got approximately 107 of 90. Sorry, I've just been told 90 of these left. That's all we've got left, so not many of these at all. If I show you, sorry, Q on the phone lines. If I show you sort of the amount of those 95 cord ends you're getting, just to let you know, the hole in those is 1 by 1 mil approximately, so you're getting absolutely loads of them. Just look, loads. This is going to be great for your designs, your neckline pieces. I actually you know, I did a I said a lovely DVD with Debbie B this morning. She did this lovely piece with lots of curved pieces of wire around the outside of a polymer. It kind of reminds me of that a little bit. Really pretty. I have got for you 5 by 4 mil, and these are 1 by 1 holes on them. So if I show you the whole section so you can see it, it's this section just here, which is where you'll put your beads and thread in. Deborah, you just dropped something then, and Cass instantly turned around and looked at me like, what have you dropped now? What are you dropping now? It was Deborah, I just went, it wasn't me.
It was me.
What are you dropping?
Pearls, actually.
Pearls? How dare you? This is almost gone. I've got minimal left, absolute minimal. Well done, everyone who got that. Anyone fancy a brand new strand of pearls, of which I know nothing about? Reason being, these have just blown through the door. What I can tell you is, they're gorgeous, they're big, and they look pretty round. They're not, I wouldn't say they were. If I hold them out like this, it's easier for you to see. They are potato pearls that we have here. I know they're a 10 by 9. You can see that potato slightly. It's only 1 mil off, but as I turn it, that's the easiest way I think to see a potato. If you look side onto it and you turn them, you can see as that undulation, the line goes up and down and up and down. You can see it really, really obviously. You have got these beautiful white cultured pearls here, and they are really, really spectacular. I have got a beautiful colour palette on these as well. The lovely thing about white pearls is, when you get that pearlescent, you get it big time. You get, which is hard for you to see through the camera, I always think, but you get pinks, you get greens, you get yellows on these as well. It is a really, really, really sensational kind of way that the light is separated, and that is again just due to the nacre. It's due to the way you get the pearlescence, because the way that the nacre essentially splits up the 7 different colours of light within white light, splits it up, and it almost makes it dance across the surface, really, just because of the way a pearl interacts with the light is why you get this beautiful array of colours. It's so pretty. Now these are a luxury size. We know that because we can see on our graphics they're described as a 10 by 9 mil. Now luxury size pearl, what does that mean? Well, depending on who you talk to. Some people will say a luxury size pearl is a 7mm. Some people will say a luxury size pearl is an 8mm. We are told to say realistically in the trade that 9mm is a luxury size pearl, and that's definitely what I've got here. I've definitely therefore got a luxury size pearl. This is a 9x10. Now the interesting thing is the size of a pearl isn't judged in the way that you might see, say, carat weight and a gemstone judge. So carat weight, the more carats generally, the higher the price point, isn't it? You know, if you have the same quality of gemstone throughout, 2 different strands, same quality, one had 100 carats more, you'd be paying a heck of a lot more for it. But of course, we don't have carat weight with an organic. What we do have though is we do have sizings, and in the trade in general, it's described that as soon as you get an 8mm, for every 0.5 of a mil, so every half mil, essentially, extra sizing that you get, you will get a rise in price of around about 10%. But that goes up and up and up and up. So from an 8mm to a 9mm, you're looking at about, could be in some places, about a 20% pay hike. So the fact of the matter is, realistically, you've got 10mm on some of these. So in some places, if you had this strand that was, you know, say your 8mm, but if you also had this strand that was your 10mm, you'd be looking at paying, realistically, more like a 40% pay increase. And that's how much every single ½ mm makes a massive difference on pearls. You have got your luxury size pearls here, and I am excited to see the price point. £24.95 for this absolute luxury strand of pearls. That is astonishing at the most optimum point. It is beautiful, it is sensational, and it is that go-to colour we would expect. I brought to you that gorgeous strand earlier on, you know, this strand that we brought, that we loved and we adored. They are going to go perfectly together, aren't they? Absolutely sensationally well. £24.95 for a really sensational strand of luxury size pearls is beyond belief. But launch price only. £17.95. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know what? I could stand here and talk to you about how gorgeous these look, how they're classic, how they're ancient, how they're timeless, how they're ageless. I could stand here and talk about how they are the luxury size and they have got that beautiful go-to colour. But at £17.95, all I need to do is show you against the neck, say, how much would you pay for a genuine, real deal necklace of luxury size pearls on the high street? Because I tell you what, it is a heck of a lot more than the price you are seeing on your screen. And I mean that 1,000 times over. I need to point out though, it's a launch price offer. I can't guarantee that forever. Well done. Can I just say, all of those people who bought it before that price dropped, you know, your names have gone off my screen now, but for all you people who already bought it before that price dropped, you know, you were right. £24.95 for a strand like this is spectacular. It is sensational. It is beautiful and stunning. But you know what? £17.95 is the type of price I would expect JewelleryMaker to bring you luxury size baroques. Not luxury size pearls. In potato shape, luxury size baroques. I would expect them with loads and loads of lumps and bumps all over them, and a kind of loads of ditches and loads of pits and loads of circles. That's the price I would expect JewelleryMaker to bring a luxury size of baroque to you. Not what I would expect them to bring a potato. And actually, in a way, it's not the price we will bring a potato of luxury size portions to you. In fact, because at the end of the day, this is a launch price offer only. Can't guarantee, cannot promise you next time you see this it'll be that price, I'm afraid. So get it whilst you can, because you know you will be kicking yourself if you see this, I don't know, in a week's time and you think, oh, I should have got it when it was £17.95, but actually it's rolled back up to the £25 price point. And that is just sensational. You know, we said earlier on, you could do yourself a pair of pearl earrings with these really and get your money back, couldn't you? With this size, easily. With a even a normal, just a copper shepherd's hook, couldn't you? All the matrix boxes we've had on.
They are impressive, aren't they? When you look at them, they really are impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are just gorgeous. They are sensational. And, you know, at that price point, just get them whilst you can. And don't forget, you know, you can make a suite of pearl jewellery with this really, really easily. An entire necklace and a pair of earrings, and then maybe a ring or a bracelet. Very, very simply with this. Just not in between. You're going to make them go further. They're going to have more kind of liquid feel to them in a way. Not a huge amount of these left, ladies and gentlemen. When you get a bargain of steel, which this is, like this, you know, you've got to be in quick. You really, really do. Massive proportion of my stock gone. Not many of them left at all. Do check out your baskets. White cultured pearls, 10 by 9, £17.95 for you. Well done. Already it's time for the last kit of the day. Can you believe it? You may well have spotted my lovely neckline piece, and this is from our third and final kit, which, if you want to, we can go and look at now. Rudge.
Hiya.
I sound like I was ringing some sort of doorbell then. Rudge. Hi, Rudge. How are you?
I have to record that. I'll get
that would be brilliant, wouldn't it? Hello, Rudge.
Hello.
I absolutely love that you have made such a variety of pieces here. You've got really nice wire work neckline piece that I'm wearing here, but then you've got really heavy kind of macrame pieces. You've got little delicate petite pieces. You've got big, bold, impactful pieces. This kit covers everything.
It does. And I love the combination of the wire and the cord. I love it because you can do so much more with it.
Can't you just? It goes really far, doesn't it?
It does.
Is spectacular. How was it to work with, please?
It was fab. It was, the blue is absolutely gorgeous.
Yes.
And I actually wire wrapped the cord onto some of the heavier gauge wire on the heart.
I thought that's what you'd done, because you can see it peeping through.
Yeah, so it peeps out and you get the colour coming through.
That's a fantastic idea.
Just thought I'd try it and see how it worked, and it worked really well. So I'm going to do that a few more times and see what I can come up with, some different textures and feels. But the kit's gorgeous. The sparkle is lovely, and it is like the waves on a beach, just you know, sparkling over the sands.
I love that.
It's gorgeous.
I need to make you aware of something. I have been told that I have less than 60 of this kit. Sorry. Less than 60, so I better show you exactly what you're getting, because you've seen these amazing pieces. And let's just say you've got wire in here, cords in here, findings in here, gemstones in here, pearls in here. This is going to be extremely popular, so please don't hesitate, please don't wait. Get yourself on the phone lines right now. I've got for you in here your S-Lon cord in 2 different thicknesses. I have got your 0.4 and I've also got I'm guessing this is your 0.3, is it? Yeah, approximately. So I have got your 2 different thicknesses on there. No, 0.4 and 0.9 it looks like. So 2 different thicknesses there you've got. Really, really beautiful. I'm also bringing to you the wire itself in one of the most popular colours. It is now gorgeous copper colour. 0.8 is your gauge on this one, and you've got a 0.4 on this one, one of the most popular pairings there, really. I'm bringing to you a findings pack which goes so effortlessly well in colour that even if I just sort of drape that across there, you can see it just mixes in perfectly. This is your matrix box that we have here for you. It is really, really beautiful in its look and in its appeal. You're getting in here things like your toggle clasp, you're getting your cord ends in here as well, in those different sizes. Everything you can see on screen now you will be getting. I've got all these spacers for you too. Huge holes on these spacers, making them really, really workable, even for things like your thicker cords. High shine on these ones. Show you at the side. Oh wait, hang on. There you go. So you can see, can you actually? No, it's just rolled over again. There's the drill hole. So you get your triple hole spacers on these ones. Now the great thing with these is perfect for things like your multi-strand necklace, like you've used on your final design over here. But also you can actually use them sideways, like you have on the bracelet. I love the way that you've used them like that, just to kind of finish off one design and then continue on the other, and used it doing in the different directions. Fantastic. So you're getting a selection of those. Looks to me to be about 10 of those in total, so great for you to work with. 12 I'm getting. Wow. I've also got all of this binding material pack which ties in the colours beautifully, but then I've got the gemstones for you as well. I've got these faceted quartz which is just dazzling. The lustre on these, you've got to carry on coming in quickly, I tell you what. I'm getting low in stock now, I really am. You've got a faceted quartz here. These are your beautiful faceted kind of centre drilled shapes that we've got here. Carat weight wise, you've got a decent amount on here because it's quite a lengthy strand actually. You have got approximately 60-ish carat worth on this one, so do come in and get these because I've got even more to add. I've got this strand of quartz which is just, if I had to say what is brilliant, this strand depicts it perfectly. In fact, they both do. Look. Yeah.
They glow, don't they?
Look at them, aren't they gorgeous? Of your plain bicones, I'm bringing to you approximately 45 carats worth on each of the strands, looking at around about 5 by 3 at the kind of highest point on those, but they are absolutely glowing. This does what quartz does so well, which is just beams with that inner light. I adore it. And then last but by no means least, I've got for you these lovely champagne coloured pearls. I think they're so pretty. Of these pearls, you have got that champagne colour, it's got that pop of gold behind it. 6 by 5 on these ones. Now realistically, for everything you've got here, you you know, will be expecting a high price point, probably a price point around this one. That, I think, for strands of distinction, which is what we've got here, for a pearl strand with that gorgeous richness, all of the wire, all of the cord, all of the matrix, all of that bindings for just £24.95. We've just rolled this to £24.95 for you today. That is amazing. That's we're looking at £20 saving approximately. That is just a wonderful, wonderful price. Now you do have to check out those baskets for me, everybody, because at that price point, how much exactly is it saving, Scotty Bloody Bean? He worked it out, then he forgot, he said. It's just an amazing, amazing selection. Let's just remember, you know, you're getting around about 140 metres worth of cords here. You're getting in that really popular blue colour as well, one of the most popular colours. You're also getting your 0.8 and your 0.4 in the wire with this entire matrix box. Cord ends in there, clasps in there as well, and your jump rings in there too. I'm bringing to it the triple connectors as well, which I'll put sideways for you. £22 saving. Wowzers. You are essentially getting half price and then paying your postage and packaging. It's £22 off and the whole thing is £24.95. That is minimal amount. That is minuscule.
Well, that's like £5 per strand, and then you get everything else for a £5.
That's amazing, isn't it?
You just can't do it.
It's fab, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It really, really is. Well done, everyone who's coming in and getting this. And Deb, you've made 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 pieces with this one, and you had some left over.
Yes, I did. I've got wire left over, I've got matrix box left over, a couple of connectors. The connectors work brilliantly as earrings as well.
I love that idea.
So
love that idea.
There, they're just lurking behind the thing. They're so versatile. The kit was brilliant to work with.
Fab, aren't they? I just think it's sensational. I really do. I absolutely love and adore this collection. I think it's gorgeous. If you know, you've got some of the most popular gemstones in the world in there.
Yeah.
You have got stunning quartz which goes with absolutely everything, and you've got that amazing matrix collection as well. It's just fantastical. It really, really is. At that price point, you are getting the kit for half price. We're giving you it for half price. You're buying it for £22, and then you are just paying your postage and packaging, and you're there. That's amazing, isn't it? Now time is flying by. We're gonna have to get onto a demo. Lovely, Deborah.
We're gonna do this necklace, aren't we?
We are.
So we won't have time to do it all, but I can show you. It looks quite complex, but in reality it's dead simple. So what I do is I make up components and then put them together.
Love
so
it.
that's all I've done with this,
Fab.
is make up lots of components. So we start off with the wire section down the left hand side, and we've got 4 pieces of this that make up the neckline piece, and then some rosary linking on the right hand side, in there as well. So
attach it.
Yeah. So just cut off a length of your 0.8 wire.
Approximately
And
15 centimetres.
Oh, thank you for that.
No problem.
And I've got a short amount of my 0.4 just for the demo so that it doesn't fly around everywhere. So hold your 0.4 against the thicker wire and do 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7, 8, however many you want.
Okay, cool.
Wraps round to secure it on, and don't worry about the tail because we'll come back to that later. Just flatten it down so you don't stab yourself, and then take in some of the bicones. Whoops.
Love those.
They are so sparkly, and when you separate them off of the strands, it's just amazing how much you've got. And I've used almost a whole strand in the necklace that you're wearing.
Fab.
And I just couldn't stop with them because they're compelling. So all I've done is I've popped a gemstone onto the 0.4, let it slide down to the bottom of my wire, hold it with my thumb, and then wrap round the thicker wire. So I'm not very good. Well, I am quite good at counting, but I'm not quite good at counting and keeping to the same number of
I've
wraps.
got you. Right.
So I can count.
Well done.
Up to 10 even. But I just forget. And then I go, oh, that's about 5. So I did between like 5 and 10 wraps. But I wanted them to actually be quite random, going along the wire. So that's
how you build that up.
All I did there was build up some sections to start shaping up for the necklace.
Fab.
And then these ones here joined up the two of the strands. So these I wanted to be like waves crashing on the sand. So I'll quickly show you how I connected them up.
Yeah.
And it's dead simple. So all I did was I started off with my 2 lengths of wire, and so I've got a piece of the 0.4 coming off one. So I went under the second wire and held it in place with my finger, and then wrap round once, back through the centre, and back over to the other side and wrap round once, and then back through the centre. So I did that for 3 wraps, and then popped a gemstone on. So that then starts to connect up your wave sections.
I see, so that's going to tie it all in together. Beautiful.
Yep. So you obviously need to, better get a smaller one on there.
And don't forget that strand is graduated, but if you want it, 24 opportunities left, and there are plenty in basket. Eleanor from Barcelona, we read out your wall of fame before. I can see you've got it in your basket. Do check it out for me.
Right, so I've got one that fits now. That's better. So I'm just going to then go back and I'll do a couple of wraps round and then back into my pattern of 3 this way, and then the second one can go on. So that then fixes them all together. So if we now imagine that I've got the rest of those gemstones on there, and then shaping up was just really simple. So I'm just going to slide those up a bit because they're a bit too far down. So I mixed in some of the pearls as well because that then represents the sand. Yep. So take in your wire, start with one of your sections and just bend it into your wave pattern And then
4 minutes as you want to, really, isn't it?
Yep. So then when you get to the end,
Fab.
I'm just going to cut it off there because it's a little bit long. Form the swirl on the end. So turn the end round and then just pull the wire into shape there, and then you can fold it as much as you want.
Oh, I love that, and work your own design.
Yep. So it all comes round, and then all you need to do is follow that pattern with the second.
Yeah.
And then the third section that I made just came down, but then came over the top, and that's what starts creating a pattern.
I see.
Where your eye can't then follow where the lines are, but it just looks like swirls coming together.
Deborah, thank you so much for showing us that.
You're welcome.
Being nosy.
Always.
Let's go over then, shall we?
Yeah.
Wall of Fame. We are absolutely amazed by this.
Love it.
It's the quietest me and Deborah has been in quite some time.
Yes.
Take a look at this, and well done. Anna Lee, pat on the back. This is amazing. Dear all, hope everyone is happy and well. Both everyone there and those who were away. Please find attachment entry to the Wall of Fame is made from raw copper sheet you sew. I made the little figure to practice my soldering skills. There are a few mistakes in it, but I used the jewellery saw and doming block and my Dremel to do a lot of polishing. Hope you like it. The heart has my child's initials punched into it. Love and hugs from Annalie. I think that is gorgeous, and look, you've got the little TL in there. That is beautiful.
I love the form on that flower as well.
It looks like it's
really
moving.
Good.
It's fab. 283 is your number
really
there. Good luck to you.
Number 280.
Good picture.
It is, yeah. Is from Jean Williams. And she says, hi all, this is my Wall of Fame entry for the week. It's a simple, stretchy, made with 4mm Labradorite rounds from JM, and I used a charm from my stash. Love all of you, lot to bits. Good luck to all, JMers, Jean. It looks so funny with him peering through the centre.
I love that.
So
I think that's beautiful. Jean, not far from me. Gorgeous colours on there as well.
Yeah.
Really pretty.
Lovely.
Well done to you. Paracord. No?
No.
Hello folks! Loving the paracord shows with Mark Smith. This is the bracelet I made with a cord. Just a basic knot, but I love the silver and blue. Hope I'm lucky this week. I would love to use the money on more cords and buckets. Buckles! That's me, that's me. You spell it right, I said it wrong. Are you going to get those lovely metal
Just
buckles?
make me up now.
I am seen elsewhere on the internet. I'm not sure whether or not we're going to get the metal buckles, but we can find out for you. If you post it on our Facebook page, we'll find out about the buckles for you. If you want buckets, DIY store. Thanks for all the lovely shows, and that is from lovely Gillian in Widnes. I love it, Gillian. Glad you're having fun with that. Your number is 284. Hello. I did put it at.
281. Hi, here is my Wall of Fame entry. It's a tiger's eye wrap bracelet made with JM products, except for the button. I was setting up to take some photos out in the garden when Cassie, next door's cat, decided to come over and examine the bracelet. I think she saw it as a potential jewelled collar. She certainly took a fancy to it. Well, it is tiger's eye, I suppose. Anyway, she made me smile. Hope you like the pic, and that's from Claire in Sheffield.
Claire, I love
So
a few things about that. I love your kitty cat, it's so cute. But I also love how my floor manager's been sniffing around your garden. Cassie, I've told you, stop it. No, that is gorgeous. I love that. What a brilliant picture. That's one of my best pictures ever. I love it. I bet that nose feels like Swedette as well.
It will do, yeah.
281's your number. Hang on. You've got another one?
I've got another one.
Oh, let's go.
Got one more. 282 is from Alison in sunny, I can't say that, Carnoustie. Is that right? Anyway, these are my dainty polymer clay pendant bracelets and earrings that I added white shell pearl left over from another project. Really enjoyed making these and even managed not to scorch in the oven this time. Wishing everyone at JM and all the other waffers well. From Alison.
I love that, Alison. Gorgeous pieces. Really
well done.
Very, very dainty and delicate detail on them flowers. Good on you. I always get big paw prints on them, I do. Well done. Now, after the break, you scream, I scream, we all scream for Ametrine. This is brand new and I promise it's under £10. So do you know what? You may as well just stay where you are for a bit. I'll see you in a second.
Today's course has been really good. I've been on the micro macrame course with Rudge, and we've been doing quite a lot of knotting techniques and bringing them together to make a little small owl. And then we're currently working on a freeform necklace or bracelet, which is really good because there's no rules. It's been a really, really good day. You get an awful lot from it, just in terms of being able to use your own imagination to transfer it into the piece that you're making, and it's just been a really good day, yeah.
Join the jewellery making fun with this fantastic In the Mix DVD. This DVD includes 4 different techniques with 4 different guest designers. Debbie Bulford shows us how to create elegant polymer clay pendants. Laura Binding is here to show us a beautiful wire-wrapped ring. Mark Smith with his fantastic macrame earrings using beading thread and gemstones. And finally Liz Welch with jewel enamel pendants. You'll be surprised just how many different ways there are to make new and exciting pieces of jewellery. To get your hands on a copy of this fantastic DVD, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Get creative with JewelleryMaker. The latest edition of the Lure Book is now available. This highly regarded gemstone encyclopedia features over 1,300 pages full of facts and knowledge. Discover the places, the people and the stories behind every gemstone. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
this gemstone can be heated. Some people say that it can't. It can. You know, it used to not be able to, absolutely. We never used to be able to recreate anything like this. But, you know what? Science changes. We can now. We can recreate this. You know, we can recreate this gem. We can get a really nice piece of amethyst, heat it quite dramatically, quite quickly, and then quickly turn off that heat source so it doesn't completely turn, and we can get a bit of amethyst and a bit of citrine. We can do that. And we have to. We have to, because this gemstone in rarity is so unusual to get. Essentially, Mother Nature, to create this, has to have the perfect components of the gem. She has to have the perfect amount of each of those in percentages. She has to have the perfect colour, heat treatment in the earth crust. So, say this is your earth crust. At this point, you know, at the cooler part, further away from the magma in the centre, you're going to be purple, and then at the bottom part, you're going to have the heat, so it's going to be citrine. You have to get that section there, where they both meet, to get ametrine. You know, at 2 metres above, you've just got amethyst, 2 metres below that, you've just got citrine. You have got to get it perfect, to get it real and naturally. So, yeah, we do heat it. Yes, we do have to treat the gemstone to give it a gorgeous look and appeal. Yes, we do. But not on this one. This is natural, this is real. Do you know what? This is a beautiful, beautiful gemstone in which you have got the selection from gorgeous Brazil. It is so unique, it is so individual. You've got 240 carats worth in there of your ametrine, and you have got such a beautiful amount. You really, really do. It glows unlike any other selection. It really, really does. Just look at the glow on this, please. Look at the brilliance on this. Now, I promised that you would get this for under £10. I'm not going to let you down. 40 of these have gone already. Well done to you all. You know what it's like. The fact that this is a natural strand of this gorgeous ametrine, you know what you're expecting, don't you? You're expecting £40, £50 with usually. But not only have you got that, you have got, which I've never ever stated in my mind of an ametrine before, high impact of brilliance. Look at this glow. Look at the glow you've got in here. Sometimes referred to as internal lustre. If you know, it just depends how the light hits it. But even if you're looking at that part, you know, gorgeous colouring here. But as I turn that, look at that internal glow. That's not lustre on the surface. That's internal lustre. That's brilliance. That's to do with the clarity of this, and that is impactful. Not just with the amethyst, but also look at that citrine. It's absolutely glowing. It's banding with colours on these citrine tones. You have got ametrine here. It's the mixture of amethyst and citrine. It's where amethyst and citrine meet within the earth crust. It's completely and absolutely natural in its form. I can't believe I'm bringing this to under £10, and I don't mean by 5p. £6.95 is your price point today. Ladies and gentlemen, I am bringing you a strand of ametrine, which is often described as a one-locational gemstone. I'm bringing you a one-locational gemstone in its natural form, which you know and I know with certain gemstones, well, with all gemstones, natural form gemstones will demand a higher price point in general, depending on their look. But you know and I know that you can get on certain gems up to a 50% increase in price just because they're natural. This one is natural, so it's one location that we know it for, and it's you know, it has got that natural appeal to it. But not only that, the quality is sensational. If this was covered internally with loads of inclusions, if this had sparkles and splodges and dots and greasy patches inside, then you wouldn't have any of this glow that you get in, any of that internal brilliance. You just wouldn't have it. If that's had any blemishes on the surface or any scratches or dents or indentations, you wouldn't get that smoothness of light translation throughout the gem, not just on the surface, but throughout the whole thing. You just wouldn't. I have got for you here one of the best strands of ametrine when it comes to quality per gemstone that I have seen, and it's £6.95. You just wouldn't see one locational gemstones at that price usually. You know, definitely not things like your tanzanite, definitely not things like your Russian chrome dioxide, and even not things like, you know, your Larimar. But today with this, you've got it for £6.95. I think that is sensational. If you want it today, you've got to come in quick. It is brand spanking new. It is the mixture of amethyst, and the mixture of citrine brought together by Mother Nature to bring you a gemstone of creativity and happiness. So get it whilst you can, really. It's covered in myth, legend and lore. We don't see it often at all. It is perfect for a multitude of different, different people with different styles. You've got 2 different birthstones in here as well, so it's perfect for you to work with no matter who you are. Well done, multi-buyers, you lovely lot. They are sensational at $6.95. Got over 100 of them gone. Not that many left though. I did mention Rainbow Moonstone earlier on, so I'm going to bring it to you right here, right now. This really is Rainbow Moonstone. Don't get me wrong, when we show you Rainbow Moonstone, it is Rainbow Moonstone. It's got blues in there beautifully, and it does have elements of pinks. This is a rainbow of Rainbow Moonstone. Isn't that gorgeous? Can you see it? Can you see reds? You see reds there, the pinker ones in the middle, almost orangey there. Can you see blues? What about yellows? There's some yellow up there, isn't there? Greens? There's green. I just got a big flash of green there. Did you see that? There is a huge amount. We're going to put the extender in the camera now so that you can take an even closer look at this gemstone, so that you can really get into the heart and soul of it. And look at those colours you're getting. Reds, blues, golds, greens. Look at how it's dancing on the surface. It is just spectacular, isn't it? It's not just that section, you know, it is all along. This is a corker of a quality that is created by Mother Nature herself. You know, we haven't put a coating on this to give it that look or that effect. That is just the quality of it. You can see the quality of it because you can see all that shimmer, all that sheen, all those colours. But you can see the quality of it as well because it has got that beautiful clarity to it, which is just spectacular. It really, really is. So what have we got here then? Well, we've got, obviously, your Rainbow Moonstone. 65 carats worth in total. You are a 3x2 to a 5x4. Your price point today for this entire strand of colour magnificence. We're just going to take £1 off for no other reason than, do you know what, we can. I'm not complaining. £6.95 for you today. You are buying yourself a strand of really beautiful moonstone for the price you might expect a shell pearl, you know. I just think that is totally amazing. I really, really do. If you're going for brightness and boldness of colour, but you've also want that clarity within there, then you've got it here. Don't forget, you are under 40 times magnification here. You can see right into the heart of this gemstone. The fact of the matter is, with all of those different colours, you really are getting something truly, truly spectacular and truly, truly special. £6.95 for you today in there. Lovely to see it all. Not many of you left coming on the phone lines. There's a few of you in on the phone lines. There's a few of you on the web as well for these, but there's not many of these to go around. I'd love to say I have hundreds, but I just simply don't. So do feel free to come in and get them whilst you absolutely can, because I've only got about 80 of these left, I've just been told. So do come in and get them whilst you can. They are really, really beautiful, great quality. And I'll be honest, I'll be completely honest, I don't think we've had that greater quality moonstone on recently in small pieces like this. I haven't seen a strand of small rainbow moonstone like this in these small pieces for months. I've seen big bold pieces with gorgeous effect in them, but not these dainty irregular plain wheels as well. And actually I'm going to question that title, because irregular? I'm not seeing much irregularity here, but hey ho, that's me. So 3x2 to a 5x4. Well done. Name's about to go off my screen, taking it to the lowest price we're allowed to. £6.95 for you today. Is this a bundle? Got for you. Oh, love it. 1, 2, 3 strands for you here today. You have got this as a beautiful trio of gemstones coming up for you. Oh, this would go great with that ametrine we've just had on, actually, wouldn't it? That really pretty strand. That'd go great with that, wouldn't it? You have got here your polished perfection, and I've got for you 100 carats of the clear quartz, and those are centre drilled, as you can see, and those are a 10x8. I've also got 230 of the lavender amethyst, which is really, really delicate and sweet, and again has on my strand sort of elements of maybe not the so amethysty. You've got 230 carats worth there on the amethyst strand, 10 by 8. And then you've got that peach quartz as well. Of the peach quartz, we're talking about a 10 by 12 on those. Really beautiful tone. Go gorgeous with that rose quartz we had on earlier on. You know, those kind of carved flowers that we had. I just think that as a pairing, it's quite a grown-up touch on something quite feminine and girly, isn't it? Really pretty. So you've got up to a 12 by 10 on those ones, so really nice to work with. You have got these lovely kind of polished stone pebble effects that we've got here, which give you a lovely movement to a piece, but without being too over the top. You have got a massive amount here. Your price point today for your polished perfection should be you are bringing them lower in price, Scotty Bellotti Bean. We've taken them to just £8.95 for you today. What do you think of that, Deb Rudge?
He's done it again. Another unbelievable price. It's again, the colours in that bundle work really well together.
Don't they?
So feminine, really pretty.
They are just fantastic, aren't they? Sensational. They're fun, they're flirty, they're kind of girly, but in quite a grown-up way, aren't they? Which I absolutely love about them. I think they're beautiful. You know, it's not boo, pow, look at me in your face, hot, hot pink, and, you know, really deep, rich purple. They are flirty. They're flirty. They're giving you a little bit of a nudge, a little bit of a wink. These aren't a full-on snog, are they? They're more they're more of a kiss on the cheek. Do you know what I mean? You know exactly what I mean, don't you? They're not too much, not like, whoa. They are, you know, they've got this beautiful elegance to them, which I just love. £8.95. We just rolled those down in price for you. So do treat yourself to them whilst you can. BXGC81 is your code on these. I think they're going to go with pretty much anything you've got in your collection. Well done, everyone. Numero 8, did you say? I did not know we had this on today. I love dendrite opal. I absolutely, don't get me wrong, I love opal anyway, but dendritic opal, I have to say, is one of my favourites. And do you know what I love? I love that our quality of dendritic opal is bang on. I mean it totally and truly. Now, it's funny and it's weird and it's tricky to judge the quality of dendritic opal, so you might not really know what you're looking for, because let's be totally honest, okay? Opal, if say I said to you, oh, I've got you a really fiery strand of your Ethiopian opal, you know what you're looking for. You're looking for bouncing light and colours and you know, pops of firework tones. And you know that the more you get, generally, the higher the quality. That's not how dendritic opal works. Dendritic opal has no fire in it whatsoever. That's not what it's there for. Dendritic opal means what it says on the tin. It means dendrites. Dendrite being a word describing fern-like or tree-like structures. So that's what you get with dendritic opal. And the way you tell the quality of a dendritic opal is by looking at the kind of the dispersion throughout of that detail. So on these, you know, if I hold it out like this, there's not one half of the strand that's just black and then one half of the strand that's a bit yellowy and then one half of the strand that's white, is there? No. In every single one of these, even though they're small and even though they're chips and nuggets, you are getting an element of the whites, an element of the greys, an element of those caramel tones, and that is something we really, really look for, and it's very, very sought after in dendritic opal. Fact of the matter is, not just one strand, no. 3 double strands I've got here for you. 1, 2 and 3. I love dendrite opal at the best of times. I really genuinely do. Dendrite opal isn't something we see that often at all. Hardly ever. But today I have got it here for you. I've got it right here for you right now. £7.95 for you today on this. It's a triple deal offer for you. That price point is genuinely astonishing. Now this isn't the price it's meant to be. No way whatsoever. You have got so much in here, and it's your dendrite opal. Dendrite, you know, that fern-like unique internal structure. This is one of those gemstones that Fabergé used time and time again. 18th century, going crazy for this gemstone. It used to be classed as an imperial work gemstone as well, actually, and that's because it was used by these big, powerful names in the art and sculpture world. I think it's spectacular. Brother Pete, good morning. How are you? Good. Brother, yeah, I'm good. I'm better for seeing your lovely round face this morning. Brother Pete, what do you think of dendritic opal? What do you think of these? One word, me.
Amazing.
Oh, great. Oh, we should never ask them. £7.95. You heard it here first. Pete thinks they're amazing. They really are spectacular. I just love and adore them. I wonder how many bracelets I'll be able to do with these. Sorry, I'm just about to pop my arm down. Oh my goodness. Deb Rudge, whilst I'm making myself probably an arm's length, what would you be doing with these? Because we know you love your nuggets.
I think just spacing out those pearls that you've got, the white pearls that we had earlier.
Yeah.
Those, and doing a multi-strand layered necklace. That's what I'd do with them.
I've literally run out of arm, Deb Rudge.
You have, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got to go the other way. Yeah, but I've got to go the other way now, Deb Rudge.
You're never
keep
going to get
talking,
them off, are you?
You keep talking.
That's it, they're on there now.
Yeah, but look at the amount I've got left over.
Look at that impact.
But how funky does that look? I love that. If you interwove these with your elastic monofilament crochet, you know I love my crochet anyway, but crocheted with these. I did a really nice crocheted memory book cover the other day, and these would look perfect on that design. Really, really nice, because I actually did a polymer background crocheted onto them. But you could graduate these out in colour, couldn't you? Going from the deepest dark, maybe do a Skinner blend with your polymer. Oh, my ideas are going wild now. Well done for you. Absolutely fantastical for you to get your hands on those ones. Nice work, everybody. Heading over to box number 13 right now. I'm lucky for some, but not for you, because look at what's inside. You know I like to try and weave everything in, don't I? These are just absolutely lush. Up, did you get that first kit earlier on with the big, beautiful wooden pieces? You know, the big 23mm wood beads that we had? If you didn't, then I think we sold out, so sorry. Yeah. But if you did, wouldn't these go well with them? They would, wouldn't they? These would go great with the wooden ones, wouldn't they? They would. They really would. 630 carats worth of your black agate plain rounds. These are 16mm for you today. You have got a way up. I've got my big neckline piece on here, so do excuse it. But look, whoa! I love those. These with the white pearls, monochrome effect of agate and pearls, luxurious. Massive amount, 16mm, huge, big, bold, tiny price. £6.95. I can't believe that, genuinely. How is that? Because look at the size of them, look at the amount you're getting, beautiful richness to them. Obviously it's agate, so it's got a lovely depth, it's got a lovely lustre anyway. But genuinely, £6.95 for these. There's a massive amount there, but they are minimal, price point. £6.95 for all of that is really, really fantastical. You're going to be able to do so many different designs with these, you really, really are. I just think they're fantastic. Use them as your centre points, use them as your knotted in between. Why not go a little bit modern day with kind of the knotting pearls technique and idea, and not with these? Maybe using either your white cord, or your black cord. What about a little cluster of your dendritic opal in between a section? It'd be really nice, because let's face it, we can't all wear black and white. I can sort of, but I have to be in the mood to do it. You can't all wear black and white, bang or bang. It's big in fashion, and we always say, black and white goes with everything. But not everyone can pull it off. I love that the dendritic opal brings you a monochrome feel without being too 60s in your face, black or white. It's gorgeous pairing, that, love it. £6.95 for you today on that one. Really, really lovely for you. Cap, anybody? Not just one, a massive amount. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 I've got here for you today, ladies and gentlemen, in my collection. Yours might be slightly more, yours might be slightly less. It is all done on your carat weight. This, ladies and gents, is your stunning onyx. Oh, it's just beautiful, isn't it? Really pretty. Let me get a few of these out for you to have a really good nosy at, because there's a massive amount. Oh, look. Are you into your peacock feathers? Be honest, I am. I absolutely love them. That one looks like Mother Nature's peacock feather instantly, doesn't it? Isn't that gorgeous? Look at the clarity on that as well. It's fantastic. So I have got for you here a big selection, lots of different colours. You can see I've got blues in here, I've got oranges in here, but also I've got your different shapes. You've got your drops, you've got your squares in here. I've got for you big all ovals as well. A massive array, a huge variety. I've even got pinks in there too. Huge amount, lots of different ones. They all tell a different story. Oh, I think I'm in love with this one. Is that weird? Can you be in love with a cabochon? Well, I am.
Yeah.
Take a look. Sounds like a perfect relationship. It's not going to talk back. It's going to look pretty. Ace. I've got for you here. Oh, hang on. I'm going to have to pop these ones down. Here we go. Because I really want to show you how gorgeous this one in particular is. But that just goes to show. Look at that. Look at all the clarity on it. That just goes to show how Mother Nature works and how every single one of these is different. I mean, you know, from that to that, but it's still the same gemstone. I just think it's astonishing. Now, cabochons are fantastical because we could do loads and loads of different designs and different looks with them, can't we? We can do neckline pieces, bracelet pieces. We could do absolutely loads and loads. But that is the fantastic thing about them. They really, really do go far. They really can be used in a number of different ways. They can be wire wrapped. They can be kind of soutached in, like this one. You can wrap them up with different cords as well. If you are into things like your macrame, you can almost do a little bit of a frame almost to them if you want to. Whatever kind of design you do with these, it's going to give them a real different effect and a really different look. You have got my equivalent of about 20 here. Your price point today it's just £22.95 for you today. So working out per one, well, just over £1, isn't it? Just over £1 per one, which I think is really, really spectacular, isn't it? If you're thinking, you know, for example, you know, the piece I've just shown you that was in the middle then, you know, you'd be selling that one piece with just a bit of cord for way more than that price point, easy peasily. So that is a great price. Deb Rudge, what do you think of that price, lovely lass?
I think it's amazing because, as you say, you can do so many different mediums with them. So it might be quite nice to set yourself a challenge and try something different with every single one.
Love that idea.
Because you can afford to maybe make a couple of mistakes there. So if you glue it to a piece of backing foundation or something and don't like it, you can still use it again with macrame maybe, or some wire work. But if you make a real complete mess of it and you can't use it again, the price is amazing for that many cabochons just to try out. Brilliant.
I just think they're fantastic. I really, really do. Love all your ideas, lovely Deb Rudge. I've got for you now a really beautiful gemstone that I need to bring in for you. The clarity on this is really something special. This, ladies and gentlemen, is your last spotlight deal of the day. It's really gorgeous. It's spectacular. And price point wise, I think you'll be very, very happy because I've got for you, real deal, emerald. I just love and adore this piece. Now, this piece is interesting because I have got for you here in front of you your Brazilian emerald. Now, Brazilian emerald is pretty tricky, to say the least, to get out of the ground, and who better to explain that than the one, the only, beautiful Steve Bennett.
natural rock in which the emerald grows in this particular mine in Brazil, very, very soft. If you look closely, I can break off pieces with my hand. It's a lot of biotite in here, a lot of talc. And because of that, because you can break it with your hand, imagine as the emerald grows in here, that it's not got as much pressure as if it was growing in quartz. So that reduction in pressure means that the crystals can grow much easier. They're not fighting with the environment around it as much as they are in many, many areas. So when you see some of my Brazilian emerald, when you see that's got really nice clean crystals, really good diaphanity, and that is the reason. The reason is it's grown in a soft material, a soft rock that you can even break with your hands.
So you heard it there yourself, you know, when you're getting this gemstone out of the ground, it itself can literally just crumble in your hands, almost crumble like you know, a cake that's been left out on the side all week. You know, it goes that horribly crumbly texture that means essentially miners can spend hours and hours and hours getting this out of the ground, handle it in the wrong way, and actually all you've got is some emerald coloured dust on the ground essentially. This therefore has had to have been handled with extreme care, and once it's gone to the lapidus, and once it's been cut, and once it's been faceted in this beautiful way and stranded, it's as hard as you like, because it's the care that's taken beforehand which makes this a really, really workable selection. We are working here with emerald. You saw the mines that these come from. You've seen how the mining itself works. You know the difficulty that goes into getting this gemstone and one of the most prestigious gems in all of the world. Today we're going to bring it to you at an amazing price point. You've been getting used to this, haven't you? We've done it all morning. We're going to carry on. Should be. I'm going to roll this price down. It's going to be under £30 for you today. Your price point is just £29.95 for you today on this. It is truly, truly a wonderful piece. I mean, come on, when you look at it, look at that sparkle, look at that richness, look at that kind of beauty, really, if we're honest. Just banding through and underneath and around this gem. I love it all. It is stunning from a wonderful location. You have got, just to let you know I'm big into my treatments, on the Big Four in particular. Treatments, I always say, don't I? I personally do not buy Big Four gemstones that have been treated, and that is totally true. However, that's because I personally don't really class oiling as a treatment. It is a treatment, it absolutely is. It's something that we've done as an addition, but it is such a minor treatment that even you can do it at home. You can oil your own emerald at home. Quantities absolutely flying out the door. See you later. This is going to go. But this, has been oiled. Now, what that means essentially, and it's as simple as this, it's not like irradiating, where they put it in a box and they shoot it with gamma rays, and the emerald or gemstone of any kind that gets shot with these gamma rays is so highly reactive that people aren't allowed to go towards it or anywhere near it. It gets locked away for 6 months to a year to 2 years, depending on the gemstone. It's not like that. Still, oiling is simply they get a bit of warm oil, kind of tepid, lukewarm oil, and they just kind of douse the gemstone in it. It's easy as that. You can do it at home. If you've got any baby oil at home, pop it in your microwave for a few seconds until it's just lukewarm, so you can still put your finger in it, and put your gemstone in it. Don't do it with anything other than emerald, though. Do not do it with anything other than emerald. Emerald comes alive with that. Emerald really just soaks it up and it gives it this gorgeous vibrancy. This is a sensational gemstone. I love and adore it. You've got 22 opportunities left. That is it. 21 now, sorry. Please do check out those baskets for me. Well done, everyone. Lovely to see you all today. Really nice to see you all today. I haven't got a big quantity of that at all. Anyone fancy a recap? Deborah, recap, anybody?
Yes, please.
Very good. On what, sorry?
Sorry, I was miles away there.
That was so much better than your cap before, which was just... I love that. Sapphire, this high-end, gorgeous, beautiful strand of sapphire, do you mean? The one that is possibly the best sapphire when it comes to colour I've ever seen here at JewelleryMaker. The stunning, stunning hue of blue, the tone of around 85, that gamu point of saturation sapphire. This one, yeah. The one that was supposed to be about, oh, it was about £87-ish. And then it reduced down to $69.95, that one. If you missed out on that, tell you what, you've got to rush in quickly. Because guess what, I think I've got about 30 left. About 32-ish left. So please do feel free and come on in and get this one whilst you can. We only, not many of those left at all. My foot's towards the last chance saloon and I'm about to go in with this one. I can't believe we gave you such an amazing price discount on it. It is really, really beautiful. It's got a serious richness about it, and the clarity point on it too is really, really something to behold, because it can be quite hard with this kind of one directional light to be able to see that. Stunning, isn't it? Shall we jump to some pearls? Which ones? Jump towards them. By the paws? Why not the paws? Why? How do you jump? You never put your paws like this? Ollie, there is oddness and there is oddness, and you take it to another level, my friend. You are so odd. Paws? No jumping with paws. Honestly, Ollie, I've never met anyone like you. You're so odd. You have got here your peach pearl rounds, and these are 9mm that you've got on these ones today. They were perfect purist of rounds. They're quadruple buyer's guide threat on those pearls. They are spectacular. When we talk about your buyer's guide, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I know, showing you my books time and time again. It is all about it's about the triple threat mainly, but this quadruple threat, because I've got that AAA plus possibly luster point. I've got that natural colouring, one of the most expensive naturally occurring colours, and I've also got on this that beautiful shape of the perfect round, but then throwing something else into the mix, which is the luxury size on these, because they're a perfect round strand of 9. So your price point today was £47.95. I can only promise this as a launch price offer. We dropped it down to £34.95 for you today, which is just fantastical. It really is spectacular. I need to promise you though that what I'm saying is I can't guarantee that this will be that price point again, because it's a launch price offer. We get allowed to do it sometimes, and we have been allowed to today, which is luxurious. I also had for you some massive white pearls. These potato, so they're not a perfect round, but they are a luxury size. 10 by 9 on these ones. You want to see them against the neckline, because I tell you what, they are amazing. They're huge. They're so big, I think they give me the look of a mixture between the Queen and Wilma from the Flintstones. Do you know what I mean? You do know what I mean. Because wait, you do know what I mean. Stop laughing, because you will know. Because Kerry's just, yeah, because the Queen would wear the best type of pearls she possibly could. They'd be perfect, they're round like this. And Wilma from the Flintstones walked around with huge bits of boulder around her neck, didn't she? And that's what these are like. They're perfect to the eye, but they're massive as well. Has that put anyone's mind at ease? Good, Rudge. I'm glad that you said that slightly sarcastically, but I'm taking it in the right way. Your price point today on these ones, £17.95 launch price again for you. There would be in the future times £24.95. I want to say, I think that's right. So do get these whilst you can, because honestly they're absolutely massive. Imagine one of these just as a ring.
Oh,
one of those as
nice,
a ring.
wouldn't it?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. I think it'd be really, really beautiful. Yeah. Really, really pretty centrepiece. It sits just nicely as well on there. I love it. £17.95 for you. I also, now, Ametrine. This one. I think they go beautifully together, you know. Imagine pearl slice, pearl slice, pearl slice of these. The slice, by the way, being the Ametrine. Should have said that. It's confusing otherwise. Isn't that Ametrine gorgeous? Natural Ametrine. Really very, very pretty. Really very pretty. Ametrine was only £6.95, even though it's got brilliance, it's got clarity, it's got that richness colour, and it's naturally forming as well. I just think that's astonishing. Mother Nature really does some amazing things, and I think Ametrine's, you know, one of the best things she does. When I first started working here and I bought my first piece of jewellery made by our sister channel, Ametrine was the first thing I purchased because, well, A, because I loved it, B, because it's got part of my birthstone in it of amethyst, C, because it's if you believe in kind of gemstone beliefs and history and lore, it's said that amethyst is creativity, citrine is happiness, it's the forming of them together. But another reason I bought it is because you know, when I was speaking to Steve as part of my training, he was saying, you know, if you're going to be buying Ametrine, it's a gemstone that people love, people adore, but people find it really hard to buy, so it's a great one for if you want to sell something on in future, something a bit different. I just think it's gorgeous. Still have it now, still love it. £6.95 for you today on this one. And I am going to stroll on over to Deb Rudge. No, I'm not hopping, strolling.
That's a beautiful stroll.
Is that how you stroll? Because when people say they're going for a stroll in the park, no one really does this, do they? Hands behind my back, is that a stroll?
That is more of a stroll.
Like a Victorian gent, did you just say? Thank you very much, Martha. I love what you've done with these designs. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Deb Rudge, so pretty. Wowzers, powzers. This is that collection that we brought of the 2 strands of citrine. Yep. We had the drops. Now, of the drops, the pairs, they were top drilled, and you had approximately a 9x6 to a 14x10 on those 130 carats worth. But you also had the rounds. So you had an 8mm round on those citrine, 150. You had a heated strand, you had a natural strand, and you've made these beautiful pieces which we will photograph. Tell us your thoughts behind these.
Well, that shape, I always, initially, my first thought is flowers, and I just had to do it with this. But I love doing flowers and putting them on earring wires, because they just sit so nicely against the earlobe.
Yeah.
But I thought I'd go mega glam with that and put some drops on it as well.
They are super glam, aren't they? I love those. And they're genuine gemstones. I think that just looks amazing. That you've been able to get the graduation so alike. Those flowers are like perfect.
I've still got
leftovers.
Three flowers worth left over.
And all of those.
And yeah, loads of
That's a huge amount. Oh, I've just messed up your display size. That's a massive amount, isn't it?
That was a flower.
Yeah. So, Deb Rudge, you little love. It's been so nice to work with you.
It's been really
always.
good.
When are you on with us next, please, lovely lady?
1st of June for a designer inspiration, and I'm doing the chainmail bag.
Brilliant! What day is that? No idea.
Tuesday.
No idea.
Tuesday.
So Tuesday, the 1st of June, we will keep our eyes peeled for you, because that's going to be fab. I know loads of people wanted to see that, didn't they?
We've got lots of different colourways as well. So I'm just in the middle of working it up. They look fab.
I can't wait. Thank you so much for today. Thank you lot for watching as well. I'm back on Designer Inspiration on Friday. Have a lovely afternoon and stay tuned and see you later.